listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Wheeler, voice of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, and you're listening to Double Special on ComedySlamRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby! And we're back live on ComedySlamRadio.com with the Double Special Show featuring Christopher Gorges. Hello. Tiffany Barbee. And I'm JB Lee. I love introducing us so much.
No, twice though. You got to do the intro, and then after the intro, he does the intro again. There it is.
Oh, there it is. See,
Tiffany Barbee, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I said. That's why we do it, because I felt like my microphone wasn't working, but now it is.
Just go past the microphone. What were you saying about Jordan and his voice? He always does the thing over and over. It's like 3 times he does it.
I can't remember anymore.
Okay, wow, we lost Tiffany in the first 8 seconds of the show.
Good job.
Welcome to the Double Special Show. We're back for another week. Lots of stuff to talk about. I think we got a comic calling in. What's the comedian calling in? Maybe, possibly?
Chris.
No, but what's his comedy name?
Kaz
the comic. His last name's super hard. Like, he'll have to tell us how to say it.
That's why he goes by Kaz.
It's like Kaczmarski.
Kilo Alpha Zulu. Kaz the comic, ladies and gentlemen. Calling in later tonight. Check him out on Twitter.
Lots of stuff to talk about. We're going to do some interesting news stories, talk about some of the stunts that we got coming up. And I don't like to call them stunts, because we just want to have fun. I mean, nobody's getting tased. Let me say that first of all. It's not going to be a podcast, or if you look in on Ustream, or
right.
you're looking or watching from another country, you're going to see naked men's private parts with tasers.
Man.
Only invertebrates will be harmed on this program, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it be board or bug, we will destroy the hell out of it.
That's right. And so coming up, Halloween, obviously, in a couple of weeks. And so the girls, Tiffany Barbee and my wife, Chris.
Oh, crap. I lied. I will be harmed in the coming weeks. Harmed grievously.
I don't know if it's going to be harmed, but they came up with an idea, and it's kind of a gross idea, but it's kind of funny. So Jordan, when we went to Devo and Blondie last week, or week before last, they took pictures of Jordan's bare neck, because apparently you had some serious hair issues going up your neck.
Can he show people their? I know the people on iTunes and Stitcher Radio and stuff.
Would love to see Jordan's hairy back.
They'll not be able to see it, but can he stand up and show it, or is he chicken?
There needs to be some sort of incentive for that to occur right now. I don't know what that incentive could be.
He's like, I have not combed my back hair in such a long time. If I had only known.
Yeah, I'm tussled. My back hair is tussled right now. I couldn't possibly show it to the masses that watch the show.
It's a lot. Look at his arm. So show your arm.
Yeah, you kind of got like a Robin Williams thing going on.
Pretty much whatever is happening on his arm right there is happening on his back.
It's happening everywhere. Imagine a bear in the first stages of mange as he stumbles through the forest to his untimely death in the bear graveyard.
Bear graveyard?
The bear graveyard, a place where bears are buried, not where they die.
I understand the concept of graveyard. I just didn't know they had graveyards especially for bears.
Bears bury their dead.
Okay.
All right. Not actually the bears.
Leprechaun?
Damn it.
All right. So anyway, so the idea that you had and our producer Crystal had was to make a what you call a
man-o'-lantern.
Let's keep talking about dead bears.
No.
Okay.
Back to your
Yes, like on 40-Year-Old Virgin, they call it a man-o'-lantern. So that's where that's from.
So it came from a movie. So man-o'-lantern is not yours. See, I thought you guys coined that phrase.
Oh, we're not doing it. No, too late.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, dude.
But they did his stomach, and it was just a passing thing. The back's going to be so good.
But did they call it a man-o'-lantern?
Well, yeah.
So we need to call it something different then. We can't call it that. We got to think of another name.
Why? It's funny.
Because I know it was funny when they wrote
we
it.
Can call
and
it
put it in their movie.
Back-o'-lantern.
Okay, now you're using your brain. Back-o'-lantern is good. Because
because it's a jack-o'-lantern.
No,
and Jack rhymes with back.
She actually explained that to me.
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun? Are you
no.
serious? All right, so yeah, now you guys are gonna. now we talked about this. Are we going to apply any numbing cream on his back when we do this, or we're just going to do straight like waxing with the strip and rip it right off?
Crystal said we could put a little bit, but it doesn't do much.
Wow. So
Wow.
it won't really help.
But of course he can drink some bourbon or something.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. If it doesn't do much, then one of us has got to spend time rubbing cream into his hair, and I'm not okay with that.
We might just have him bite like on a belt or something. You know how like people do that when like pain's about to happen, they bite, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but we're going to skip the applying of cream into his hair, right? The numbing cream.
I don't like that you're talking about my suffering and Civil War era medical techniques right in front of me. Like I don't even exist.
Jordan,
like I'm some kind of dog.
Crystal and I are going to rub cream all over your back. So that would be kind of fun at the beginning, right?
Are you? I don't know if I want my wife rubbing cream on his back. That's kind of weird.
Okay, Chris will.
Cool with
All
that.
right.
Wait.
No. No, I'm not going to do it. No, all right. So I say just tape it and rip it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, that's much. All right. So we'll now. Are we going to do it here in the studio, or do we want to tape it? Because we can always tape it and then broadcast it during the show.
We could always tape it and put it up on the YouTube channel. I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Let's keep my shame a little private for a while.
Well, it'll be private until we broadcast it all over the internet.
All right.
Yeah, we might just put up. We'll figure it out, but it's definitely going to go up before Halloween.
Okay, so we'll do.
Because we have to decorate for Halloween.
That's right. We're going to decorate Jordan's back.
Right.
I'm still single, ladies, and I'll definitely be single after I have a face carved in my back. But in the meantime, it's time for Check In.
Favorite random game.
Check in.
All right,
Check in.
all right, what do you got?
Walmart workers threaten to walk out on Black Friday unless the company stops harassing employees who try to organize.
What? Oh, so
Check in.
So no unions.
Right.
No unions. They can't organize. Well, don't they organize when they get together and have meetings and stuff? That's like sort of an organization.
They do union busting.
Union busting.
Yeah.
I thought Walmart had really good insurance program, don't they?
No.
Walmart takes out life insurance policies on its own customers without them knowing it in hopes that they'll die and they can collect on the life insurance policy.
Really?
Yeah, this thing keeps kicking in and out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow, I just shocked everybody into silence. Holy crap, that was great.
Well,
Did you hear this?
I'm like,
oh, bummer.
What?
Serious bummer,
Just when
man.
I thought it was a good idea to work at Walmart.
No, it's never a good idea.
I know, I don't want to
Never
work
a good
at Walmart.
idea.
Sorry if you work at Walmart. I'm sure it's lovely.
If you want to go down that route of retail, go to Target. I mean, Target's got to be.
I don't know. My mom loves
What about IKEA?
Walmart.
You could work in IKEA.
I thought it was Costco is the good one.
Costco.
They always seem pretty happy at Walmart.
All right. This mic is
Check
pissing me
in.
off.
Check in.
All right.
TSA screener accused of intentionally slapping flyers' testicles. Check in.
You know, that was only a matter of time before somebody said, "You know what? Bing! Take that, you rude bastard! Just go through the line."
What?
Silence again. Somebody smacked somebody's testicles, Tiffany. Somebody's.
But where does the fly come in?
What?
Oh my God.
The fly on your pants. Wow.
Oh.
How much time did you spend in England? What the hell?
Flyer. A frequent flyer. I said
You
it's a
heard
person.
it wrong too.
Well,
so,
no, but you said fly, and I'm thinking in reference to that story, it's got to be. But no, you said a flyer. So
So say it all over again.
Oh my God.
A frequent flyer is speaking out about an incident in which a TSA agent allegedly slapped his testicles as punishment for opting out of the naked scanner at the Novato airport.
Oh, that story totally makes sense now.
So how does that work though? I mean, he opted out for the scanner.
A bulky young TSA agent came over to pat me down.
Hold on, a bulky
Bulky young. Hold on.
Oh my God. All right. So
He told me to turn around. He was using his command voice, barking orders. Bulky barking orders. I told him that I wasn't comfortable turning away from my luggage, which had already been screened, and wanted to keep it in my sight. As he raised his hands, he was looking at me.
Oh, that
right
look.
in the eyes.
Oh, the screener look. I've seen
Then
that
a quick
look.
flick and smack.
Okay, first of all, as a man, that quick flick can be devastating.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
Jordan?
yeah,
I mean, if there are any guys out there that have testicles, still have your testicles, a little flick. If you accidentally brush your hand against that area, that one, pain, Tiffany, pain.
I've kicked a lot of people in the nuts before.
Okay, but kicking that's a blunt for. I'm talking about barely a flick. If somebody took a pebble and threw it and it hit my testicle just right, probably the same amount of pain as getting kicked, I think, right?
As the late, great ODB said, they're fragile as eggs.
That's right. Yeah, listen to Old Dirty. He knows what's up. Well, we've lost Tiffany completely.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah.
I can't relate. I'm sorry.
Now you've traveled to England. Have you been traveling since the 9/11, post 9/11 traveling, Tiffany?
Oh, yeah,
Barbee?
tons.
How do you find it? How are they with women? Does it get weird getting the pat down?
No, I've never had anything where I felt uncomfortable.
Never.
No, I mean, it's kind of like, but now they're getting more lenient, I feel, on things, because it used to be really like, oh, you have to do this and everything like perfectly. They had a system, but now it feels like they're kind of like, you want to take a container that's a little bit bigger full of stuff? Fine, I don't care. Like
bigger than a toothpick size.
Right,
container.
like they used to have specific bottles, but now they're getting really like lightened up on it.
So Tiffany's getting ready to do some terrorist business. I don't want to say that over
No,
here.
why would you say that?
Check in.
Oh, no.
Check in.
I've been watching the way they do things.
Hey, I rang the bell.
All right,
We're moving on.
Because my mic is going in and out.
Tomb of a Mayan queen found. Lady Snake Lord ruled the Centipede Kingdom.
What the hell are you talking about?
Check in.
All right, I'm checking in. What is that? What did you just say?
A Lady Snake Lord ruled the Centipede Kingdom.
Okay.
They found her tomb.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Care to expound on that story? Or
It's in Guatemala.
okay, that helps you not at all. Doesn't Tiffany, any comment on that? The snake lady, the centipede king?
Snake Lady that ruled the Centipede Kingdom. I don't know what it
Is
means
it like
either.
a video game?
I don't know what that
Is this an advertising for a video game?
Here's the thing. Jordan has this brilliant idea to do the check-in thing, but sometimes he just...
The Snake Dynasty had a policy of marrying off its princesses and noblewomen to kings of vassal states like the Wak Kingdom.
What?
Women such as Lady Kaabel with a family connection to the great city of the north. Kalakakamud,
Wait.
he added.
Wait. Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
All right, for those of you who may have just joined the show or haven't listened to the show before, a leprechaun, whenever somebody seems to be telling a fib, the correct way, at least in Double Special world, is to give them a leprechaun. You say leprechaun, and then they're bound by honor to tell you the truth, and obviously Jordan is telling the truth.
Yes.
Go on.
Lady Kaabel ruled with her husband Knik Balam. Her title of Kalumity, or Supreme Warrior, gave her higher authority than the king.
Okay. Is this fiction? What is it?
This is from National Geographic, brother. This is straight up real.
Oh, my God.
Mayans in Guatemala ruling centipede kingdoms, man. It's awesome. You don't know what's out there, bro. You don't know what's out there. You live in your quiet little white bread world eating your fried chicken and Wonder Bread all day. You don't know about the ancient centipede kingdom and the
I have a
Katumati.
question.
Yes, Tiffany.
Is it Centipede like that movie where they stack people on top of each other? Like those people, like did people do that? Is that what it is?
You mean the movie Human Centipede?
Yeah, so did they used to do that? Is that what he's talking about?
That is correct. The ancient Mayans had surgical techniques to enchain people. Entrain people. Up to 17 people at a time would have their gastrointestinal tracts connected.
Leprechaun?
No, God, that's disgusting. Why would they do that? Nobody would do that.
Jordan hates a leprechaun because he just goes, usually he just goes like Napoleon Dynamite. He's just like, ah. Hey, Nolan, this mic is like cutting in and out. Is this cord all right? You know, are we going to, every now and again it cuts like kind of, when I did that I went, ah, and then it, ah. Hold on, let's try again. Ah.
Sounds like you're Doppler effecting, dude.
All right,
you're
that's
moving
better.
away really fast.
No, that's good. Thanks. All right, thank you.
Maybe it's a loose headphones.
It could be a loose. Well, it seems like when I talk though.
No, I think I've heard it.
Yeah,
So that's
Tiffany's-
more than one headphone.
Right now he's like, these people, I hate these people. I can't do it. See there, it cut
There,
out.
I heard
Did you hear
it.
that?
I heard it.
All right, whatever.
It's not just you.
All right, that's fine. All right, so yeah, I don't know even what to say about that. Where were you going with that? Was there a point to that? Where you
Yeah.
It just interested me because it's an amazing headline, is it not?
It is a pretty interesting headline, but it could either be like a video game or it could be what I don't even know.
I don't know. I
And
thought
yet-
it was kind of boring.
Screw off. Lance Armstrong ran the most sophisticated doping program in sports history.
Oh, come on.
That's what they're saying. All his teammates are turning on him now.
Oh, come on.
They're all turning on him. They're all dropping the dime.
They're pissed because he won 7 Tour de France's, was 6 or 7 in a
No,
row.
but these are the dudes on his team that won.
Well, why didn't they say anything before when people were asking him over and over again? People were trying to get him.
They were winning and they weren't under arrest and such.
Oh, my God. You know what? So what if he doped?
So what?
Yeah, do it, dope, drive. Go, play football on the steroids, do baseball, hit the thing 9 miles. Who cares?
But
the only thing we can do is separate the people. Non-dopers here, dopers here, and be like a doper Tour de France and a non-doper Tour de France.
Well,
right?
that's the whole point. They were on the non-doper Tour de France. That's why they'd have the tests and everything.
I know it's quite unfair. You're right.
Yeah. It's not what? It's not unfair.
No, it is. If you're
He's ruining the integrity of the sport. It's supposed to be natural human beings, not human beings full of magic pills.
okay, but here's the thing, though. Nobody's proved it. They don't have any evidence. They want him to admit it, and he said no a million times. They've tested him. I'm pretty sure they've tested him,
Yeah,
right?
but they got 11 people saying yes and one dude saying no.
All right, they get
The
11.
whole point of the doping is that it passes tests.
Okay, but no, he did pass the test.
Well,
right?
Because they're doing all kinds of weird stuff like concentrating their own blood and then injecting it back.
But now you got 90 people that did not win the Tour de France when he was in it, and they're probably pissed off. They're like, you know what? I'm sick of this guy always winning. So yes, he
Right.
did.
No,
Even
it's
if they don't
It's
know.
like during basketball season, like I'm angry at LeBron James and Dwayne Wade the whole time. Like
Right.
they irritate the crap
and what do they do to you? They do nothing.
They just annoy me.
They're doing your game.
Yeah,
their
they're
game, right?
they're doing an awesome job,
Yeah.
and
And you
it's
loathe them.
very annoying.
And if somebody said, you think LeBron James is doing drugs, you'd be like, yeah, heck yeah, I think I saw him doing it. Yeah.
and if they said leprechaun, I'd be like, ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Gorges and Tiffany Barbee are on the Armstrong train, but not the LeBron train. Total racism all up in here. They like the one ball. What?
All right, are we done with your
All right.
bell game?
That was check in. Check in, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking in with the double special show.
There you go.
Do we need to name any sponsors off or anything? I haven't been handing any panicky notes.
No, not yet, but I'd like to do this. If you'd like to give us a call, you can give us a call right here in the studio. The number is 727-493-2055. You can also check us out on the web. We got a Twitter page or a Twitter feed or whatever the hell you want to call it. And also, round of applause to Tiffany. Give her a bell right there. Yes, the website is up. Yes,
doublespecialshow.com, and you can watch us live from there too.
That's right.
And you can find all of our stuff, and we're on.
Everything's on
Can I
there.
say that what we're on now?
Yeah, do it.
We're on iTunes now. If you go to the iTunes store, you can look us up and you can subscribe to us, which
That's
is
right.
super awesome. And then also we're on Stitcher Radio now.
Stitcher Radio, which I
So-
hadn't heard of until yesterday. I
if
don't even know what the hell that is.
If you do not have iTunes, which a lot of people that don't have iPhones and stuff, like the Android people, like I'm gonna download Stitcher Radio. So anyone that
Android
has anyone that has a different phone can download the Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher.
And then they can find us on there.
STICHER, or I'm sorry, STITCHER.
So I'm gonna put. I need to put that link up on the page, but I haven't got home to do that yet.
Yeah,
'cause
so
that
just go to
happened.
comedyshow.com. All the links are there. You can link to all our
doublespecialshow.com.
Facebook pages. You can hook up with Tiffany. Coming soon, we're going to have bio pages. We're going to get Marty Hoffman on there so you can see what we look like, get in touch with us. And also the double special store is on there where you can get T-shirts and hoodies and all kinds of
It
cool
has
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
We are going to build on it. Obviously, it's like step one right now.
Yeah, more artwork to come. All the artwork that you see on our website is done by JB Lee, our talented artist.
All the
sketcher.
one art.
All the one art. No, there's more. No, you've done lots of sketches. I think we should incorporate some other stuff. But
Yeah,
you're good at that.
yeah.
We're going to decorate it up.
And we're gonna and also if you'd like to be a comedy correspondent, call in and apply. What is the number again?
727-493-2055.
Good boy.
Right. Yeah, because we're going to put those kind of people on our page. We'll do them on our website too. We'll promote them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. If you
it's
want
gonna be awesome.
some Twitter followers.
I'm glad we're back because last week, man, was rough. Oh my God. Listen, here's the thing. I don't drink very often. I'm not a big drinker. I drink when I go do comedy shows. I have some cocktails usually when we have some guests over. Maybe when we're playing cards, I have a couple of cocktails. Last week, I didn't eat. I had a cocktail before.
Are you really sure you want to admit this on the air?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best
Even that thing you
story.
ran over?
What? I didn't run over anything.
The endangered owl.
I did not run over an endangered
It was a
owl.
spotted owl.
There was not a
It
spotted
was sitting right in the road.
Leprechaun?
Look, damn you. Why do you do that?
Don't do that. Let him roll with it at least for a little
Good
while.
God.
You let him build it up to like 8 minutes and then leprechaun his ass.
Okay.
And then 8 minutes is gone instead of just 30 seconds.
Somebody get her a bowl of Lucky Charms. Maybe that'll shut her up. All right.
But no, we kind of hang out together here at the show. Tiffany's kind of our new best friend. But you don't have a car, so we have to drive you to your place and drop you off, which is no big deal. And then we get to hang out after the show and have a drink, and we talk to some crazy dude that was at the place. Like, I don't even remember that
I
conversation.
don't even know what his name was.
His
Don't
name
even
is Luca. He lives on the 4th floor.
Okay, that was awful.
This is a telemarketer.
Yeah. So anyway, I had a couple drinks, dropped you off. I swear to God, on the way back, I started feeling like sweaty, that drunk sort of tingly feeling where your scalp tingles. And then Jordan's kind of looking at me, and every now and then he's like, "Whoa!" And I realize I'm swerving out of lanes.
What's the matter, Chris? Is your drunkie sense tingling? Is the green goblets gonna come up?
You were driving fine when I was in the car. I didn't even know. Like it just hit
And
you.
that's the amazing thing. Kids, don't ever drive drunk. You shouldn't drive drunk. Let your lesser drunk friend drive. And that's what I did. I pulled over and said, "Listen, he said, you want me to drive?" Yes. And then I immediately puked over. But and here's the thing. I had to pee so bad. We pulled into a deserted lot, and guys can do this. We can pretty much pee wherever we want. And I unzipped and I started to pee. and then I had to get sick, and I didn't have time to put it back in the pants. Okay, so I'm bent over with it out of the hanging over, puke. It was an awful scene.
Jordan, impersonate.
Yeah, Jordan.
Jordan's impersonation is the most awesome thing ever. Jordan, stand up and do it.
Do it right
Oh,
now?
she wants you to stand up and do it?
Yeah, do it. It's so
ladies
good.
and
I
gentlemen.
love this.
Presenting live here on the Double Special Show. Sorry if you're listening to this on the iTunes and can't see it, but I'm about to impersonate Christopher Gorges as he pukes and pees in an abandoned parking lot at night.
Here we go.
This is the best thing ever. I love this.
Just remember,
Yeah.
the pride is a big part of this.
Pride is a big part of it.
Give me your mic over here.
Hold on, wait. Let's not do it incorrectly now. He's gonna set this up big time now. It really wasn't that. It happened so quick.
I was sitting in the car, so I'm in the passenger seat, and Chris is he's got his back to me. So this is what I saw. Thankfully, I didn't have to see like the actual bits flying. But
It wasn't bad. I hadn't eaten.
I'm
There were
sure
no
there were
bits.
bits.
It was empty stomach bile. It was bile. Yeah, bile. Yeah. Okay.
so this is the look.
Okay. It was not that loud. Come on, it was not.
He's just standing there. He is the proudest peer I've ever seen. Like, never seen more pride in a man peeing. I'm like,
Hey,
Chris,
hey,
don't
Chris.
pee on your hands.
Chris,
Yes, sir.
there's a big black man that would like to come in there and do a rendition of what just happened.
A big black man would like to come here and do a rendition of what? Just you mean the rendition that he just did?
Yeah, he wants to. He says he can do it better.
Man, what?
He wasn't there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a large black man is going to come in and impersonate me, impersonating Chris Gorges.
All right, bring the large.
Let's see how
black
this
man.
works.
Why does the man got to be black? Oh, he is black. Oh crap! All right, come on in, dude.
He's not really that large.
He's pretty freaking large, Tiffany.
Okay, I guess.
Only a black belt with Taekwondo would look at a dude like that and go, he's not really that big.
Give him that mic. Give him that mic over
All
there.
right, go ahead.
All right,
Give
so
him-
here,
give him
this
the
is Mike over here.
All right, right there. Stay over here. Tell him to stay over here. Get in front
Stay
of the
over
camera.
here, get in front of the camera there. What's your name, big black man?
Chicken Boy Lou.
Chicken Boy Lou.
Chicken Boy Lou,
Tell him
ladies
to
and
move over
gentlemen.
more.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, dude, that was really weak, but come over here in the middle
Yeah,
here.
in the middle, right in
where
front
we
of
can see
us.
that.
All
There
right.
you go. And go ahead, give us the. Now this is the black. Is this black official black rendition of what he did, or
Oh, wow.
Now, you want
Tell him the
his
story.
rendition or
Tell
the
him
black
the
rendition?
story so he knows.
did he even hear the story?
I don't think he did. He said he
Now I
could do
gotta
it.
go through the story.
We need to see a man who is peeing and puking with pride at the exact same time.
You can't get much more simple than that.
A man peeing and
And
puking.
at the same time
At
with
the same-
pride.
With pride. With great pride.
All right, Chicken Wing Dan, whatever your name is. All right, come on, do
All
it.
right, you ready?
I have.
His tongue is so long. Like, I swear.
He opened his mouth and an anaconda came
show
out.
them your tongue. Like,
In the
holy
camera there,
crap.
right in the camera. Look at the size of that tongue.
That's the biggest
Good
tongue
Lord.
I've ever
Oh my
seen in my
God,
life.
how come
It's good for the ladies, you know.
it's a he's got cotton in his mouth. What the hell are you talking about? It's good for the ladies, you know? Yeah.
Whatever, man. I'm pretty sure that's a boa from the
let
Everglades
me-
escaped into your mouth or something.
Let me ask
You look like you was in a Rogaine commercial.
The
You got the before
All
picture.
right, now it's
I'm bald.
now it's into a Def Jam cracking session. What the hell is going on?
You got jokes over there.
Listen, Chicken Wing. Have you ever in your life had to pee and puke at the same time? Because listen, how old are you? Are you old enough to drink?
Yeah. 24.
Okay, so have you ever puked and had
Yes.
to pee? And it's not easy, is it?
I don't know.
You have to focus. There's focus, right? And if you pull it off, you get
Because you can either puke on yourself or piss on yourself.
Right.
Like a puke and piss.
Right. Nobody wants that.
And that's all good and fine, but if you happen to see your friend puking and peeing at the same time, you are totally allowed to make fun of him for the rest of his life.
Of
Yes,
course, yes.
exactly.
For the rest of
Thank
his
you.
life?
Right.
Yeah, the rest of your life,
You
bro.
have somebody
I'm
else help
excited.
him.
You
What's
told
that?
You have somebody else help your friend.
No, he doesn't do that. He would not help.
Oh,
He
good Lord,
makes
no.
fun of and he laughs, but he's not helping me. I could have fallen over and split my head open. He'd be like, "All right, dude, I'll talk to you tomorrow."
He was texting me and telling me what
Yeah,
you were doing.
He was texting. He was texting her while
I was like,
puking.
really? I'm so upset I missed that.
See, that's the problem with white and black people. He's close. His friends will help him. White people are like, "I'm gonna see you later. I'm not even gonna help you. I hope you get home. Here's a bus
they're gonna
token
get out of there.
right in the head."
We're upset with Jordan for not videotaping it. Crystal and I were like, why didn't you videotape it?
All right, Chicken Bucket. Always a pleasure to see you.
All
Thank you for
Colonel
coming.
Sanders.
All right, Colonel Sanders. That's a big black hand too. Jesus, You want to say hello to the goodbye?
What's up? See you later.
Thank you, sir. All right, there we go. Chicken wing. Chicken man. I don't even know what the hell he
Chicken
said.
boy?
No
Oh,
idea.
God.
He was ready to crack, though. He's ready. You want to throw the insult, he will throw it
Oh,
right back
I know.
up.
He came right back with the Rogaine. And I was like,
yeah, bring that mic back over there, Jordan. You can do it. Come on.
I was so insulted, like in the 90s when he said that. I time traveled to that for that insult to work. It was awesome.
The Rogaine?
Yeah.
Is there still Rogaine?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, there is still a Rogaine.
Okay.
Yes.
There's still stocks left.
If you'd like to give us a call right here on Double Special, 727-492-2055. A couple of weeks ago, we did a bug-eating thing where Tiffany ate silkworms. All of us actually ate silkworms. It was awesome. It was awesome, right? So I just want to bring a story up because only in Florida could this happen. A man actually died after a live roach eating contest. Did you hear about this, Tiffany?
Yeah, I
You know
did.
how close you came to death?
I know. I could have.
No, you weren't even close. This guy, listen to how much.
Oh,
The
why
winner
would
of a
he
roach, the winner of a roach eating contest in South Florida died shortly after downing dozens of live bugs as well as worms. Authorities said about 30 contestants ate the insects during Friday night's contest at Ben Siegel Reptile Store in Deerfield Beach, about 40 miles north of Miami. The grand prize was, what do you think they were eating the bugs for? What do you think they were going to win? Anybody have an idea?
$700.
$1 million.
$1 million. So you think
That's
it's
the
money?
only time I would have eaten it.
No, you ate a bug for free for us. It was awesome.
Well,
It was just one bug though.
it
wasn't
was just
alive.
one. If
Wait
it was
till
a
you-
bunch, no.
All right, the prize was a python. He did this just to win a snake. All right, yeah, I don't know what it is with people and snakes. I don't
Why
understand
does
it.
he want a snake for?
Well,
How big of a snake
because
is a python?
I don't. Well, pythons can get huge. I mean,
Now,
they can be massive.
what do you think
Is
the
he, like-
process is in a bug eating contest? How do you think they go about distributing the bugs or?
Why didn't they do a
The
hot
buckets
dog
on it.
eating contest?
Well, here's the thing.
Like,
They had
why-
cockroaches, they had millipedes, and he ate worms.
So how did
Earthworms.
he die? Did the bugs start eating
Well,
him?
they think that he may have had an allergic reaction to the bugs. He ate like 100 cockroaches.
I'm allergic to cockroaches.
Let me finish speaking. 100 cockroaches, and we're not going to feed you any cockroaches. I don't want to be around cockroaches. 100 cockroaches, like 50 millipedes, or vice versa, and then just a bucket load of worms. You ate one little teeny silkworm.
That was cooked in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, no, that was the seaweed. It wasn't cooked in barbecue sauce.
It was
Those silkworms
ginger.
are the nastiest
Yeah, they were
sauce.
gross as hell.
It was really gross.
That was like eating musk. It was awful. Died. So no more bugs.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
But you're a vegetarian, right?
Right.
Maybe we could do like a ghost pepper. We could eat that.
What's a ghost pepper?
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. I'm so glad you said that. That's awesome. What's a ghost pepper? Well, we'll find out what a ghost pepper is.
It's one
Jordan?
of the pickups for in Pac-Man. Like sometimes the ghosts get points.
That's what I was imagining, actually.
All right. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
You really want to do that though, because that would
a ghost pepper?
The thing is, every time I've seen somebody do that, it's like funny for 2 minutes, and then they collapse and throw up for an hour, and that would be like, you really want to do that on the air, like
My
dead air?
stomach is so sensitive.
You wanted to tape me doing it next to my car. I mean,
When did we do that?
No, I'm saying you wanted to videotape me. What we just did with the big black man, the throwing up thing.
Well, we'd have to do it. We couldn't do it live.
I can't even eat like an onion without
can't-
my stomach hurting.
Really?
Yeah, like I get like stomach acid.
How did you get past the worm? I don't.
I remember I thought that sauce was gonna hurt my stomach on the jellyfish.
I thought that sauce was gonna be bad.
I was worried about that. Anything spicy can get
Sauce
me.
was gonna kill me.
Sauce is gonna get me.
Kill me.
As I get older, my stomach's less and less tolerant.
Really?
Yeah.
I can eat anything. It just hurts
Lucky.
it the next day.
Yeah, no, I don't get. It depends. If I eat a lot of stuff, like I couldn't do like some of the Fear Factor stuff where you had to go into like buckets of blood and pull hearts and that. Would,
Oh yeah, the pig
Why?
ovaries.
Yeah, that would be a bit.
That's
much.
just all livery.
But I have eaten. I mean, even with drinking, I have drank a whole pitcher of beer at once, just continuously when I was in the Navy, and immediately went to the bathroom and threw up, and like half of the throw up was foam. I mean, it was just. Stupid stuff like that. But I don't know. Look at the face she's giving me. Jesus.
I hate throwing up. It's like one of my least favorite things.
Yeah, but you're so thin. You don't. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. Coming out with the bulimia jokes. Chris Gorges, sensitive to all. That's right. Coming up next on Hell Slam Radio. It's feeling bad about yourself with registered medical technician Chris Gorges.
No, I'm definitely not bulimic. I'd be
I'm
so
kidding.
scared.
I'm kidding. You're
Oh,
not.
I know.
I know.
You can't.
She just doesn't eat enough. She's
Mm.
she's drinking Ensure like the other day. No, not
I
even
drank-
real
Are you
Ensure.
serious?
I
Oh,
drank Ensure today.
You drinking sure?
Yeah.
Why? What do you do? Why don't
'Cause
you
I
just eat
don't-
food?
I do eat food, But like,
what is food?
I do,
That was for our
but-
Swedish listeners. I eat the food. Eat the food.
I'm really
Thinking of you,
weird.
Roger.
Yeah, right?
Hi, Roger. But yeah, I don't know. I don't.
What are you eating a day, Tiffany? Do you have like 3 meals? Do you have just 2 meals?
I
Are you
eat
picking?
Easy Mac a lot.
Really? Just Kraft macaroni
Today
and cheese?
today I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I put peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time,
She eats it like a child.
I
Like,
do.
literally, I know.
and
My son would love hanging out with
I
you.
eat
He's
like
4.
tofu chicken nuggets. I can't have regular chicken.
Where do you
nuggets.
get tofu?
I used to eat Happy Meals when I wasn't a vegetarian. I ate Happy Meals.
Why
all
do
the
you
time.
call them tofu chicken nuggets?
Because they're made out of tofu.
Yeah, but are they in the shape of a chicken?
Yeah, they
Why
look
don't you just
just
call them
Shape of a
tofu
chicken
nuggets?
nugget.
They
Why aren't
just
they
look
just
like-
tofu nuggets?
because chicken nuggets are chicken nuggets. They look like a chicken nugget.
No, they don't. You can have anything. You can have a turkey nugget. You can have a cheese nugget. You can have a cheese stick. Okay, I'm not going. There's not gonna
Tofu
go anywhere.
chicken nuggets,
Just
dude.
wanna
But
explore that.
anyway, yeah, I drink a lot of Ensure.
Oh,
It has all the vitamins in it.
oh my God,
I
man! You're gonna
know.
end up like with 4 cats with a shawl over your legs.
No,
in your
but
house,
sometimes I get like real like nauseous like
watching Clueless over
so
and over again.
I drink Ensure.
She's gonna have so much osteoporosis. Her bones are gonna be spirals.
Your rigatoni bones.
Yeah, she's gonna have to like work as a corkscrew at a restaurant when she's older.
When I go to Walmart and I buy my Ensure, like
Well,
it's
they must
just like
look at
me
you.
and a bunch of like old people like staring at the Ensure trying to figure out which one we
They're
want.
like the cashier's looking at when she goes to the cashier. She's like, "Oh, it's so nice you do that for your granny.
I know.
That's awesome that you buy her Ensure."
It's like I have Easy Mac and Ensure. Last time I went, that's all was on the
Jesus.
counter was Easy Mac.
That's right, guys. Tiffany's single for a hot night on a town with some Ensure and some mac
On a
and cheese.
cheap day. I usually get sides when I go to a restaurant. I'll just get like sides because like usually restaurants sell meat and stuff, and then I have to get like.
Yeah, but don't you have you can't eat nothing living. What does that leave? Salads and like.
Can you imagine you like went to her house? She's like, "Do you want to come over for a dinner?" So then
no.
you go over there and it's like,
awful.
yeah,
You
like an
never
Easy Mac and a
want
Dixie
dinner.
cup full of Ensure. Like, oh, what?
Then she wants to toast with it. Ding. The Ensure. What flavor? The vanilla? What? Mocha?
I get vanilla or strawberry.
Oh my God!
I don't
you are a
mind.
kid.
I don't like chocolate. so.
She's like a beautiful 2-year-old. I don't know. She's
but also the
grown up
Ensure's old lady,
lethal
though.
4-year-old.
But the Ensure's for old people.
I
so
know,
it's like
I
this
know.
horrible like mixture in my stomach of like old.
No, I'm just
people
talking about
and
the
kids.
thing. You going with the old thing, but it's got to be strawberry. Yay, strawberry!
Yeah, she drinks Similac at home. She's like,
Anyway.
We all got to stay in
Don't
shape.
get
man.
into my eating habits.
I thought this was an interesting story. I was going to bring it up. Interesting story. My wife brought this to my attention. I haven't heard this on any of the other shows, but apparently this guy has sued a club, a stripper club, a strip club, which I have to say, I don't really do well at strip clubs. I don't know how many strip clubs you've been to, Jordan. You've been to a lot of strip clubs? I mean, you live in New York. So
yeah, never been there. No, I've been at a few. It's nothing lately. It's
yeah. And
Not
you're not,
so fun.
you kind of were weird with women that you don't know really, I think, right off the bat, right? You're not really.
Yeah, I don't really connect. And then it's always, there's such like a mercenary aspect to it because it's like, I know, because I'm a creepy dude. Ask any waitress at Snappers. And
Any comedy club that he's ever
Yeah.
frequented. Now, Tiffany, have you ever explored the strip club realm where you've went out? Because some girls do that
I've
with
been
their
to strip
dates.
clubs.
Yeah, did you go by yourself or did you go with a man?
Oh man,
A man. So with the man that you were dating.
I've done that, and then I've went like in like groups.
How does that happen? Because I've been with a lot of girls, and no girls ever said, you know what, let's go out tonight. You want to go see a movie? No, let's go to the strip club.
I really like their music they play. They play such good songs. And
Yeah, but you're not up dancing with the song. You're just kind of sitting there, and there's a half-naked girl dancing for your man. That doesn't freak you out at all? That your guy's like, yeah.
Well, that was a long. I mean, this is like back when I was like 19 or 20.
Didn't
like,
bother you at all?
that I
No,
went
you
with
were-
when I had my boyfriend. Yeah, I didn't care. It's not like I'm gonna marry a guy when I'm 19 or 20.
Right, she doesn't care. Right. Unless this happens.
But I like the music. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless this happens. Now, this happened in Pennsylvania. A Pennsylvania man is suing a strip club after a rough pole dance. Yeah, he had a rough pole dance, so rough that it ruptured his bladder during his bachelor party. So this guy is at a strip club during his bachelor party, and he gets his bladder ruptured.
But
yeah, that's.
they're not even supposed to touch you.
Oh, well, it's a bachelor party. No, because girls, I don't know what strip club you went to, but now girls kind of grind on you.
How did she like launch into it?
That
Can you describe the actual act?
Okay, I'll explain. The lawsuit filed last week says that in late November 2010, this happened a couple of years ago, Patrick Gallagher, a resident of Lansdale, Pennsylvania, had been invited to lie on the stage at the Penthouse Club in Port Richmond, Pennsylvania, as part of its bachelor package. Got to get the bachelor package. If you're
Bachelor package.
get that package.
Oh, yeah, you get that chick. She dive bombs right in your bladder.
Yeah, that's when one dancer shimmied up the pole. I like that they say shimmied. It almost sounds like a sort of a ninja move or like like you said, a mercenary. Up the
They reverse like fireman.
I know. It's like Linda Blair flips upside down and shimmies up the pole.
We call it a Pittsburgh airbag. I don't know.
And that's awesome. All right, that's when one dancer shimmied up the pole, and then from a great height, and that's in quotations, a great height, she launched herself down onto his abdomen with such force that she ruptured his bladder. Oh my God! Dude, seriously.
Well, launch indicates she used some form of propulsion as she was hanging off a pole from above. So
like a jetpack.
Yeah, what did she like crouch against the ceiling or something and then scissor kick down? I don't.
That's one question. My first question was, how big is this stripper that when she launches, if that's even possible, that she would rupture somebody's internal organs?
Well, really, I mean, like 100-pound meat spear hitting anybody's wiener is going to rupture something. That's what happened, basically. You know, come on.
Dude, ruptured his bladder. The suit said that the move resulted in severe pain for Gallagher that did not subside by the next morning. Guess not. Your bladder's ruptured. He went to the emergency room, and doctors discovered that he had internal bleeding and a ruptured bladder that required surgery. Murray said that Gallagher also suffered nerve damage in his back and hip. So this girl, she came like a ton of bricks, dude.
Wow.
But his name was Gallagher. Why would you not smash? Like, I'd smash-o-matic.
I know, right? I didn't even think of that. So the lawsuit accuses the club of negligence and seeks $50,000 for medical cost.
He probably drank like 7 beers. He's like, my bladder's the size of a watermelon. Oh, yeah, Gallagher. Smash.
No, but here's the thing, though. I went to a strip club one time, and the girl did that booty move where they turn around and they, like, smack their booty real fast. And I had to pee so bad, and I thought my bladder was going to rupture. I mean, I literally would be like, oh, okay. I'm like pushing her hips away. Like, I know I paid for this, but I really, not now. I can't. It's too much. Just, it's like having a punching bag. You know what I mean, Tiffany? You ever launched yourself from a pole or any place? You're a martial arts person. You've had to have launched yourself from one place.
Which belt involves launching yourself like a spear from a pole into a man's bladder? I think is that the
maroon belt? What is it?
I do not know.
Wow, we lost her again.
We can do a reenactment.
Hell no, we're not doing a reenactment. You're out of your mind. I want my bladder.
We'll get that black guy back in here to do it for you.
If you have any interesting stripper stories that you'd like to tell us, and we'll keep it clean for the air, but if you'd like to talk to us, 727-492-2055 is the number. Double special show right here on Comedy Slam Radio. I can't do the stripper club thing, dude. I just can't do it. I go there. It's awkward for me. I'm the guy that says, hey, are you working through school? I don't know what to say to these girls. I feel, I like to look at half-naked women, but I don't want to have to talk to them.
There is something, though. I've done it before with a girl I was dating, and there is something to that because it makes you feel like the biggest dude in the room because every other dude in there is single and sitting by himself, and you're the one, I'm the one getting laid tonight.
Maybe.
Or
maybe
probably.
Your girl decides at that moment that she's gay and these girls are hot and she doesn't need a man anyhow. And then, I've seen that happen too.
When you're a woman that goes to if you ever go to a strip club as like a female, the women always like come over to you more and give you more attention.
It sucks. I hate the fact that women are like starting now contemporarily to go to the strip clubs and kind of take the attention. It used to be when I went back in the 80s, it was all dudes. There were no girls in the street. Nobody brought their dates. It just wasn't the place. Women went to male strip clubs. They went and saw male dancers.
That would creep me out.
What? All guys?
A male strip club. That'd be so weird.
Oh, dude, it's way worse
I think it'd be funny. It has to be more funny than anything else. Like if I seen a guy up there dancing, going like that, I would be laughing.
You would laugh.
Like I wouldn't think it was hot at all. I would think that was the most funniest thing I've ever seen.
She's not a Magic Mike girl. That's right, fellas. She's like, no.
I won't go. Like Snappers does the male review.
No matter even if they're hot.
I do not go to it.
Not even if they're hot guys.
I don't care. That's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
I don't know. If I want to see a naked man, I can.
Yeah, but what do you mean you can? You say that with such cockiness. I don't even like the way you said that. I can go right now and get somebody to get naked for me. That's almost insulting. I mean, you're cute, but come on. I mean, not any guy's just going to go, oh, you're Tiffany Barbee? Oh, yeah, Master Barbie's here. Off with the clothes. So do what she says.
Dude, that's probably what her black belt club's all about.
No, It's all kids in the black belt.
Oh, creepy.
Whoops.
Stop it. All right, stop.
Donuts.
No, but I mean, I don't
did
know.
bring them donuts.
No, I mean, I don't know. I saw some footage of on one of those real sex shows on HBO where they had the female clubs, and those guys are like hitting them with their junk, and women really
get into it.
No, but they get like touchy, grabby, and everything. It's pretty crazy.
Women get really excited about it.
If
It's
a
just
guy
not my
did,
thing.
and if a guy did that in a female strip club, you are getting thrown out in the parking lot and beaten up by some guy named Tony with like 4 fingers. It's not gonna work out well for you. Not gonna happen. No, it's not.
Well, it's almost like whenever you hear stories about like women beating their husbands, and people are like, yeah, but it is a thing.
No, what do you mean it's a thing?
There is like
guy?
Men get beat, but people don't take it seriously.
Okay, when you say beat, are you talking about they get in a fight and she goes smacks him a couple times? Are you talking
about how like men sometimes beat their wives? Well, sometimes wives beat their husbands, but people don't take it as seriously just because they think a man can take it. So the stripping club's almost the same. No,
I don't know.
You've never heard
It's
about
an interesting
women
turn of thought.
beating their husbands?
No, I've heard of it, but yeah, you're right. When I hear it, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because I don't think it's the same thing. I think when a guy beats his wife, typically when a man, do some serious damage, but when girls beat, what is it?
They can pick up.
know.
Yeah, what about Tiffany? She almost knocked you down. You were all whiny when she broke a board over you.
Oh, no, the reason I was whining is because she did not properly set up the execution of that board break.
Well, guess what, dude? When she starts beating you for real, she's not going to give you any warning.
I do not. Okay. I just need to clarify that I would never beat my husband.
Oh, whatever. It's going to be come over here, sir. Slap to the testicles.
It's like
slap.
Just one finger. Baya!
Quick flick.
It would be like if I was a chef, I wouldn't want to go home and cook. You know what I mean? Like, and since I teach martial arts, I don't want to go home and do martial arts.
Well, no. Why would you do martial arts in your house? That's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I beat my husband?
But if you were a chef, you would go home and cook.
You'd use like swords.
Yeah. You do it in an arena somewhere. You go.
Yeah. You hire killer robots to do it, like drone strikes on your husband. Just make it different,
Tiffany's like in another state, and her husband's getting his ass beat by a drone robot. Oh my god!
Some fat nerd Twitter stalker.
I don't know. But later on the show, a little teaser. Little later on the show, I liked the board breaking segment, except that I thought that I just needed to set it up verbally a little bit more for the people who couldn't actually see it. Right. So tonight, I'd like to, because you are, when we joke about Master Tiffany, we kid, but you do have a black belt. You are trained. And we talked about this the other night. You have had to use these skills on people. Not a lot of people, but at least one person, right?
Yeah.
You had to straight up put an armbar on them, or I don't know, finger twist or whatever you do. What is it? What's it called?
Like a wrist lock.
A wrist lock.
Armbar, wrist lock.
See, at least with armbar, I could think it maybe had something to do with like Snickers or Milky Way. But no.
No, wrist lock. Ooh, that just sounds all bad.
All right. Well, we got a caller to talk about Tiffany's violent streak.
Go ahead.
Who we got on the air, fellas? Hello.
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 Hey, caller. How are you? Welcome, Double Special. Who are we talking with?
It's Chris Gorges.
How do you say your last name?
No, apparently Chris doesn't know how to say his own last name. Are you kidding me right now, dude? We're trying to figure out your last name.
That's why I went with Kaz the comic, just because of you guys.
No, because I think it's more about you, Chris, because you can't say your own name.
No, he's teasing us.
It's like Chris Katamana.
How do you say it?
Well, it's actually, there's a C in there, and I took the C out, so it's actually Kaczmarski. It's still a long Polish name.
No, it's not that long.
Kaczmarski. Okay, I can handle that.
I've heard longer names than that.
Kaczmarski.
Kaczmarski, that's not bad.
Kaczmarski.
So, Chris, where are you calling from, bud?
Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Man, we got a lot of people calling in from Texas.
Know. We're very popular in the Lone Star State. Tumbling along.
It's a big state. So what's up, Chris? Chris and I talk a lot on the Twitter and Facebook.
Not too much. I just posted a video on the Facebook page. I was actually out, so I was listening in the car, and I made a video and put that on there for you guys.
Oh, sweet.
It's pretty funny.
All right. Oh, can you pull that up, Jordan, and play that after he hangs up? We'll play it. All right, Chris. So you do comedy in Dallas. How long have you been doing comedy?
Oh man, I've been doing stand-up for a few months.
Right.
But I've been doing comedy for a while. I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. I remember. How was your open mic tonight?
Oh, that's right. You called before.
Yeah, duh.
I didn't end up going tonight, but I do have a funny story.
Okay.
Segueing, I do have a funny story from a strip club story.
Oh, okay, yeah, hit us. What now? Is there a strip club there in Dallas, or is this somewhere else where you went to the strip club?
There probably is, but this was in Canada.
Oh, okay, okay, oh yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Oh.
Oh.
So, because I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. So
Okay.
I grew up, right on the border. And when I was 19, a friend of mine turned 19. So up there, it's 19 to drink and to party and what have you. So we went up to the strip club, and the limo driver actually said to one of the strippers, "Here's $50. Show these guys something they've never seen before in their lives." So she how do you say, takes them out
Yeah.
and squirts breast milk in the limo driver's eye.
Oh no!
That's awful.
Oh, grody.
That's so not worth $50. I'd be like, I want 25 back. Are you kidding me right now?
The limo driver just looks at her and goes, "Well played."
It's like that is pretty impressive.
Oh,
Dude, if you can
goodness.
lactate on command like that, that is pretty impressive, I have to say.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. I don't know, like you said, if I'd pay $50 for it.
Or for that to for that to be like one of your first stripper memories. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have a stripper lactate on me and be like, yeah, I remember the first time I met a stripper and she put breast milk all over my face.
That'd be
Ugh.
horrible.
Oh, my
Oh, the bar's been set. The bar's been set. How do you even match that after that?
Well, listen, I've heard stories in Mexico of how you can match that, but I'm not going to talk about them now. I mean, that's something, but the
that's
things I've
true.
heard about in Tijuana are off the Richter scale.
It involves
Thailand.
condensed milk. It's terrible. You don't know it, don't ask.
All right, well, listen, we're going to play your video. Chris, thank you so much for listening. We actually have phone calls pouring in now. That's what our producer tells us.
Like there's like one other phone call.
Yeah,
Who knows?
he says it. He said fine.
No, Chris, like call in all the time. We love talking to you.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we need another Dallas correspondent. We've
Yeah,
got
you
Austin and
College Station.
College Station, Dallas, and Austin.
Dallas, yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, Chris is awesome. I always enjoy reading his tweets and Facebooks. Yeah, follow him on the Twitter.
I keep it real.
Okay.
So say your Twitter again, at Kaz the Comic. So
At
K-A-Z.
Kaz the Comic.
Mhm.
And you can find me on Facebook, too, at facebook.com/Kaz the Comic. K-A-Z the Comic.
Okay, and
But
one.
you guys, love you guys. Have a good night.
Okay,
All right.
all right. Oh, there we go. Give it up for him.
Chris Kaczmarski, ladies and gentlemen, our Dallas comedy correspondent, calling in with some terrible strip club tales for y'all.
That is terrible,
That's
dude.
so bad. I would never.
No, but
I would be so traumatized.
I wanted to try the drop game on him or whatever we're going to call it. I wanted to see if we could do that with him.
We
Yeah.
gotta try it. And,
Yeah, well,
and
he gets the next phone call. Let me go ahead and throw
Nolan
that out there.
made us nervous with the whole.
I know, he
pouring
was like,
in
they're
phone
pouring
calls.
in.
I'm
No,
like
that's fine.
pouring in.
Yeah, right. Let's pour him into the.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, here's the thing. We want to do a little segment where when we have callers on the phone or when people tweet us or whatever, we can give them, and you guys are calling it the drop game.
No,
and then you
I was
called
thinking calling it the dead. Like, if you guys have better ideas, let us know. But
Yeah.
the dead to me game, because when you drop it, it's dead to you. So,
All right.
like,
But we have to explain what the hell we're talking about because
Okay.
people right now have no idea.
All right.
We'll explain it right after this phone
We
call.
got another caller, ladies and gentlemen, calling into the show. State your name.
Jack.
Who is it?
Jack?
Jack. What's up,
Jack? Talk to us.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All right, Jack. If you have your computer up, you got to turn it down if you're on the phone, unless you're on Skype or whatever. But turn
okay.
turn the feed
Yeah,
on that. Yeah.
I just wanted to ask Tiffany, how long did you spend in England?
Oh, I was in England for 3 years. Probably about 2 years and 8 months, really. Why, have you been to England?
No, I have not. Have you ever heard of Boss I Die?
Like martial arts?
Yes.
No, I haven't. I didn't do that.
Yes, you have.
I have? Are
Yeah,
you
with me.
Who is it?
Jack
Oh,
Mackinson.
I know Jack.
Who is this, Jack? What's his last name?
Jack Mackinson.
She knows who I am.
Him and
You know who I am.
He used to be in martial arts with me together.
Tiffany just had an epiphany.
No,
That was
no.
just happened right
Oh
there.
my gosh, I love Jack.
Jack Mackinson, ladies and gentlemen, our comedy correspondent from Tiffany's
No,
past.
he does martial arts, is how I know him.
No. Yeah. He does both side dog.
All you guys have to do so many different types of martial arts. I don't know. But yeah, him and we used to judge the US Open together
Really?
in
Yeah,
Orlando.
that's
Of course, I remember. You used to hang out. We did like the rings together and everything that we used to judge.
Yeah.
And he was on the Florida League of Martial Arts with me.
Ooh, that sounds like a superhero team. I like that. The Florida League of Martial Arts. Dun, 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 dun.
So how are you doing, Jack?
I'm doing well. I'm just recovering from. I had 3 surgeries on my shoulder,
Oh no.
and I had a full shoulder done just
Oh my God.
10 days ago.
That sounds awful,
Sheesh.
Jack.
From punching people?
No, from carrying
Oh
bread.
no!
It's not the
It was
martial
from a
arts.
gunshot wound up in Chicago about 30 years ago,
Leprechaun?
and I'm sorry.
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun means are you telling the truth? And if you're not, then you say but
you
if
don't
you
have to say-
are, then you go leprechaun. He's telling the truth.
Why would I lie about something like that?
I don't know. You could have wood poisoning from punching so many defenseless boards. That's what you people do.
No, stop. These boys.
Yeah, how come that other guy doesn't say a word?
Who, Jordan or me?
The guy sitting right next to you in the blue shirt.
In the blue shirt.
I just accused you of having wood poisoning.
Yeah, and we were talking about boards don't hit back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You watched that video?
You remember Bloodsport?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Bolo said that to Gene Von Dam Don when they were getting to do their Kumite. You remember?
Remember, Tiffany?
Oh my God. If I can hardly remember anything before England, I swear to you.
Bloodsport's a movie with Jean-Claude Van
Yeah,
Damme.
okay, yeah.
And Jean-Claude, he comes
okay.
out with the boombox
All
in
right.
the rain, and he holds
then
it up and
no.
starts playing Peter Gabriel.
And then what happens? Did you watch us break boards?
Yeah, well, you guys were talking about Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Yeah. Were we?
Yeah, well, I trained under John Graydon.
He did.
Okay.
John Graydon.
And then,
good God.
And Joe Louis
Yes.
passed away.
Oh, really?
And he was, you remember Joe Louis, don't you?
Yeah, I remember.
The boxer? You knew the boxer, Joe Louis?
Oh, I remember.
No. He was the greatest martial arts fighter of all time.
Joe Louis was?
The boxer?
I thought Don the Dragon Wilson
No,
was.
not the boxer. He was friends with Bill Superfoot Wallace.
Oh, I remember.
I know.
That's the
Bill
big black dude.
Superfoot Wallace went to my martial arts school and graded me.
Are you sure Eddie Gordo from Tekken's not the best martial artist of all time?
All right.
All right. Well, Jack, I'm glad we're Facebook friends again. We have to take another call, which is a bummer because I really want to talk to you longer.
I just called to say hi.
I know. I'm so excited.
Hey, listen, next week, Jack.
call in again.
Call
in
back,
again.
and we'll have you and Tiffany catch up a little bit more, and we'll see if you can give her some more martial arts trivia.
I'll give you my phone number on Facebook, and we can talk in real life on the phone.
Wow. Yeah, don't call on the show anymore,
You
Jack.
can call on the show too, but I'll give you my phone number as well. I changed it since England. All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
PM me.
What's
Huh?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Jack Mackinson, ladies and gentlemen, the manliest man who's ever been on the Double Special show. He's a
Oh,
martial
he's
artist.
really
He gets
awesome.
shot. He's got like robot shoulders. Dude's cool as hell. All right, I think we got some more callers calling in. Do we have Nolan?
Nolan, you got another caller? Caller,
better.
welcome to Double Special. Are you on the air? All right, we're calling. Wow, the guy.
He's really cool. I used to.
You're like, how you doing? Well, I just had surgery. My
I
shoulder's
know.
messed up. I'm crippled now.
I just
can't-
became friends with him on Facebook. I found him on there. I don't know how.
How long ago did you do these contests with him?
We used to do it before I went to England. I was very big in the martial arts world. I was like,
The martial
I was
arts
like
world.
center judge at competitions.
So
and
you were
I was
like with
a
the
really
flags,
big
like,
deal.
"Huda!"
I was on the
Huda!
board of directors for the Florida League of Martial Arts. I owned a martial arts school.
Since he brought up Bloodsport, did you ever have to, during competition, to turn your back in shame against the combatants, ever?
You do have to turn away. Like if you accidentally hurt somebody, you have to turn away and you have to go down on your knee.
No, I mean the
and you have
judge.
to like shake.
The judge.
What do you? No.
You never had to turn like in shame, like, oh, you've shamed this dojo, and you turn around.
No.
Bloodsport. All right, I'm running you the DVD, and you're watching it again. Go ahead.
I
we
can't
got another
remember
caller. Ladies and gentlemen, calling into the Double Special now. Show now is State Your Name.
Andrew Paul.
Ladies
All right,
and
hang on,
gentlemen,
Andrew.
it's
Come
time for half of a comedy report from half of a
that I
person.
am thinking
Here's our crippled comedy correspondent, Andrew, with the hit and run comedy report.
All right. Andrew Hall, welcome back to Double Special. How are you, brother?
Hi, ladies and gents. I'm doing well. Thank you. I tell you, out of all the times I've gone to the strip club and have my own money and tip the girls, I go there last night with a friend of mine, and I have no money, and guys buy me private dancers, no money, and then I go, and they're buying me private dancers. I mean, now it's booked up. I mean, it was so good. I freaking took the air out of the tires of my wheelchair, man. That was a blast last night. I ain't kidding you.
You're lucky you didn't lose a spleen. That's how good it sounds.
Right.
No, see, here's the thing, though. Andrew, for those of you who listen or just starting to listen to the show or not, Andrew, kind of a local celebrity through a tragedy, unfortunately, hit by a drunk driver, is in a wheelchair. Dude, guys in wheelchairs they do so well in strip clubs. Are you kidding me? You can go. You're like a girl with Girls Night Out. You can go to a strip club with no money and still have a blast. I go to a strip club with no money. They think I'm the police. That's basically what happens.
Oh, hi, Tiffany Barbee. Hope you're doing well, ma'am.
Hi, Andrew Hall. How are you?
Doing well. Love the photo shoot. It was kind of tacky. Thought it was funny, cute, but it was funny.
Andrew,
he liked the picture where I was in the shower.
Who?
I wasn't in the shower, but like I made a face like.
Yeah,
like it was an outside. Let me clarify. It was an outside beach shower thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't like in the shower.
It wasn't in somebody's condo down in South Beach where they paid for a week and she had to stay. But no, I like the photo shoot. But I don't know. You just don't. There's some girls that I don't know. There was something about it. You look so serious in those pictures. You didn't look like you were having fun. You look like you were kind of like,
you looked like you were getting ready to go fight something.
No, it was too played on. No, it was too played on, Chris. No, I mean, I think she had fun, but yeah, she was too. She was a little too serious. It was obvious.
Yeah, no, it did. It looked like serious.
But you're supposed to be serious.
I know, but there's serious, like sultry, like serious, like I'm a serious girl, and then there's serious, like why are all these people at this photo shoot? Like he said he was only gonna be 2 people here, and there's guys with lights and umbrellas and everything else.
As you know, I hate anything that has to do with like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it showed. You were very attractive.
I hate you all.
No, you're very attractive. The swimsuits weren't tacky. But again, Andrew, the one that stuck out in my head was the photo of her in the woods.
I know.
What girl is running around in a bikini in the middle of the woods? I don't even know what the guy was trying to think when he did that photo, like what his theme was, right?
I couldn't even go out in the woods and pose. I'd get stuck in the dirt.
No, you've got to have wheels that you can, like interchangeable, like dirt wheels. Don't you have something like big knobby tires or something?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'd have to hop into their wheelchair. I mean, I could definitely, no doubt drive it like it's hot. But I mean,
drive it like it's hot.
But anyway,
we haven't talked to Andrew since
Chris,
the photo shoot.
how you been, man?
Look, I've been doing good, dude. But what's going on with the comedy? I thought we were going to get together and kind of work on your set a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Let's get right down to it. I've been having issues with my phone. I don't mean to really, I don't mean to give you guys a halfway effort, but I mean, what can I say? I'm that type of guy.
No, listen, I'm not. He's all like, listen, I'm a piece of crap. I don't know what to say. I should have been there, but I'm a loser.
That's pretty much directly saying.
No, listen, I don't want you to get that impression either. I'm not saying that. I was eager to help you, and I thought you were going to come over, and then we didn't see you, and I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to hang out with you, dude. Talk to you. I like you.
No, I get it, and it's just my phone's been giving me crap. So anytime I want to come by the studio, just to let you know beforehand, or let no one know I want to come by and help host, or
definitely,
come on in. It'll be fun.
Open door. And here's what we're going to do, Andrew. Sure. We got the new website. It's doublespecialshow.com. We're going to put a correspondent page up. We're going to put your picture up with your bio, a link to your Facebook, all that stuff, because you call in on a regular basis. And then here's the thing. The more you call in, the more we add to your page. How about that?
Right. Ooh. And we're on iTunes now, so
That's
now
right.
you're like on a podcast.
Now you become an iTunes celebrity.
Boom. That's how it's done.
You still there?
He got so excited he just fainted.
No, his phone really is messing with him. All right, well, there you go. Roll him out of there. That's Andrew Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, another half a call from half a person, as we like to say.
I think he does it on purpose. I think he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave him right there.
Leave him hanging.
Listen, we love you, Andrew. Get in touch with us online. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Double Special. DoubleSpecialShow.com. We got another call. Go ahead. Let's roll that call in. Jordan, you want to roll the call?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, calling into the Double Special Show is State Your Name.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought they were on hold.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Being
like,
patched through now is
Patches O'Hilligan.
The patch through.
Hello?
Caller, are you there? No, he's getting it. No, it's okay. No, it's no problem. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. If you would like to give us a call, the phone number is 727-493-2055. Real quick, while we're getting the phone call rolling, Tiffany, say hello to some of our favorite Twitter people that we were talking about earlier. Give them a big shout out. Come on.
Okay,
with
so
enthusiasm.
of course we love Emily Hope Allen.
Yes, of course.
Of course we love Generic Wahlberg, Eric Wahlberg.
Without a doubt.
Live tweeting us right now.
Really?
Live tweeting
like
us, yeah.
mad.
The guy's insane.
Of course we love Roger Stokey. Hopefully that's how you say his name.
Probably not.
Metal Swede.
Metal Swedes.
Metal Swede.
Like 76.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Who else?
All right. Oh my
Who are the
gosh,
good
we have
ones?
so many. Chris, of course, that just
Chris,
called in.
right,
Kaz the
right.
comic.
Right on. Who I forgot that we talked to 2 weeks ago.
Leanne Greathead is always great.
Yes.
Bob Sullivan Show, always fun.
Oh yeah,
Right
and he says you have a voice like Jesus.
That was the best quote ever. Jordan has the voice of Jesus. And I'm not a spiritual man. Tiffany, you are a spiritual girl. Did you think when you thought Jesus' voice, was it Jordan's voice that you heard?
Did it go like this? Damn you, fig tree! Damn you, die, you stupid fig!
I love how you know about the Bible, but yet you don't support it. Like
No, but listen, it takes a smart person to be a smart ass. I've always said that. So if you're gonna be a smart ass about something, at least read it.
And then
right.
Who else? Like Tom Jackson Jr. We have so many people.
Okay,
it's hard to remember.
Yeah, Tom Jackson.
All
yeah,
right.
so many. But we love you all. Thank you so much for your tweets. I think we've got another caller coming in now, possibly.
All right, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double Special Show.
It's Marty.
It's Marty. Whatever.
We're like, we want to talk to new people. It was getting exciting.
Station Comedy Report with our comedy reporter, Marty Hoffman, live from Texas, where they have chickens and cows and Martys.
Growing up?
So many Martys.
He's doing an impersonation.
Yeah, he is. Big black guy impersonation. That dude was huge.
Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Marty Hoffman, if you were in the last scene of The Good Son, starring Macaulay Culkin and what's his name, and you were dangling two things Elijah Woods. Okay, imagine, Marty, that you were dangling two things that you love dearly off a cliff, and you could only hold on to one of those things, and the other thing that you must drop will fall to his death, and you will lose it forever. It'll be gone to the world. Now, Marty, you are hanging over that cliff, and you are holding on to Magic the Gathering in one hand and Mountain Dew on the other. Which one do you drop?
Mountain Dew.
Wow.
Mountain
Damn.
Dew.
Mountain Dew over. Well, I guess that makes sense because you could always get like another sugary, citrusy soda, right?
He'd be drinking like store
Squirt.
brand.
You're drinking Squirt.
Mountain Song
You
from
guys
the.
just don't, you know nothing about me. I don't even drink Mountain Dew anymore. The only time I drink Mountain Dew now is if I'm going on a long car ride.
Okay, okay. How about comedy or that
I've
magic
changed. I've
game?
grown. I've done cocooned.
I've done cocooned. No, but I mean, you say like you don't know anything about me. I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore, so we do know a bit
So
about
you
you. You
used
used to
to.
drink Mountain Dew like a fiend, dude. That's all you
Yeah,
drank.
but I'm saying that's years ago now.
Yeah, we don't care about what's happening now.
Ask
Only
him,
the past.
ask him a new question. Say comedy
All right.
or magic. Which one would you drop off
That's
the
a
thing?
no-brainer.
Okay, but I should ask him that.
Yeah.
Marty, Magic the Gathering or comedy? Which one do you drop?
Magic.
All right, now let's put some new. All right, now let's put some new parameters on it because they threw this on me the other day, last night at the meeting. Not only do you lose it to you, but the entire world loses that object or thing as well.
Now, in this particular case, the world would either be losing Magic the Gathering altogether
Completely.
or your comedy specifically, not all comedy. So now you have to make that decision.
That's a no-brainer.
Oh, man, am I selfish enough to make all those nerds lose Magic the Gathering?
Hey, those nerds are your
so
friends.
they
You
can
gotta
hear
talk.
my jokes? I don't know. I don't know if I'm that selfish.
Are you writing any new jokes? That's the question. If you're writing new jokes, and we'll see what's coming around the corner.
Shut down the Necronomicon. Marty's writing a joke about Totinos.
All right, buddy. So,
Oh, by the way, I knew John Graydon too.
Did you really?
Did you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's really.
I never actually took martial arts from him, but my friend John Ryder took martial arts from him when I was a kid, and so I'd always go over there and when
And this has been another exciting episode of Martial Arts Memories with Martin Hoffman.
No, but
he's a excellent martial artist.
No, but if I know Marty, John Ryder was a name drop. I think are we supposed to know John Ryder?
John Ryder was my best friend in middle school.
Oh, okay. So
I don't think you're supposed. He owns Fish and Other Icksy Stuff. I'll give him a plug. Over on Oldsmar Drive. If you're looking for fish or aquarium supplies, he has wonderful living reefs.
Oh, I'm sure he
stop on
smells
by
wonderful.
to Fish and Other Icksy Stuff. Don't expect him to be nice to you, but he will give you good prices.
Why
All
wouldn't
right.
he be nice?
No, now you need to call him and tell him he owes us $80 for sponsoring us.
Yeah, right. Marty, have you checked out the new website?
Oh, yeah. doublespecialshow.com. And did you know we're on iTunes? And did you know that we're on Stitcher
All right,
Radio?
let him answer one question before you ask three more, for God's sakes.
Good God.
But he's going to say no to all.
Lord, women.
Marty, I don't know if you've been listening to the show. We talked about strip clubs earlier. I think we did a live remote show, a radio show from a strip club.
Yeah.
So you've been to a few strip clubs. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you in a strip? Did you hear the story that I talked about first of all about the strip club?
Yes, the bladder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you imagine?
Worst thing that's ever happened to me at a strip club.
Yeah.
It happened on my way to a strip club in
He's already
Vegas.
blowing the whole premise.
It's like, just say no, but on the way to a strip club.
Go on.
Because you're used to getting taken advantage of at a strip club and having to pay extra money. But on the cab ride there, the guy long hauled me to the club. So
was that local or was that someplace you had never been?
That's Vegas. That was in Las Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas. Was that when you were at the wedding? Did you guys go?
I don't think that was the wedding time.
You got long hauled. What did he drive you out to the Hoover Dam and then back to the strip club? What happened?
He went out onto the highway and stuff, and it was exactly. And I'm like, where is this club? And then it's a few blocks down the road. Had he just gone down the main drag in Las Vegas, it would have been.
Yeah, so close in fact that he was like, nah, I'm tacking on another 15 miles of this trip. You're going to go out and see Red Rock Canyon before we go to the strip club.
Have you seen the Hoover Dam?
Right.
Nice look.
Yeah, no,
Enjoy.
but I went to a strip club in Vegas, and we walked in. We were in suits, Sean and myself, my best friend Sean, and nobody would even talk to us. I mean, I couldn't get a girl to come over. They weren't interested. I don't know. They smelled no money on us. I have no idea what that was, but they were always like, oh, he's poor. They're poor. They're tourists. No, they're not high rollers. That's awful, right? Can women smell that,
Well,
Tiffany?
they're checking your shoes. I think shoes is what they go by.
I had brand new, spiffy, nice shoes. They were nice shoes.
I would never know shoes.
They were too new. That's it.
Yeah, they can see the Payless.
See, they look like rental shoes.
No, they
as
weren't.
opposed to be real, worn-in, expensive shoes.
All right, first of all, rental shoes are for tuxes, and even when I have a tux, I go get regular shoes. I would never wear patent leather rental shoes with my tux. And here's a secret. Traffic, great store, has shoes that you would never know unless you inspected them that they were, basically like fake Coach purses. You've been to Traffic, right?
Yeah.
Those shoes look expensive, but they're not really that expensive. So I go and get brand new shoes at Traffic when I go to Vegas to get new shoes. I don't know. Are they that good in Vegas? Like, look at the shoes and go, oh, you got those at the mall. Traffic. Those aren't anything. They're
Yes, they are.
I know nothing about shoes.
Really, girl?
Yeah, some when I dated this really rich guy, he bought me some shoes that were like $300, and I was like, dude, we can go to the store and get the same looking ones for like $50. Like, why are we doing this?
$50.
But he was very insistent.
For $50.
You are the only woman that will ever say, we can get the same looking shoes for much
I know.
less.
I'm not into shoes. I think my weakness is if I see like a sell on DVDs, like I run to it. I'm more of a DVD person.
Wow. Although she has no DVDs. I'm lending her
No, what are you
DVDs from
talking
my
about?
collection.
I have
She
like
doesn't have nothing.
I have like 500 DVDs.
Oh, I'm coming over to your house and
I
borrowing
have
some
tons,
DVDs then.
yeah.
All right. Now, Marty, we got the I don't usually do politics on the show, but you're out there. You're in a biracial relationship in the middle of Texas and College Station. You're in like a hotbed of I think socioeconomical sort of diversion out there. We just had the presidential debate, the first one last week. We're having the vice presidential debate tomorrow night. What do you think? How do you think about the debate? Did you watch the presidential debate?
Yes, I watched a good portion of it. Kind of half listening to it, half doing something online, but I did hear it.
What were you doing online?
Porn.
Facebook, probably. I don't know.
Why? I never see.
You're hardly
all right, no,
on
wait.
Facebook.
No, that's what I'm saying. I posted the world's worst death scene on your page. And then I posted the Devo live from the show that we went to. You never commented at all. What are you doing on Facebook exactly?
He did comment on my status.
I saw both of those, and I actually did comment on the world's.
But not on the Devo one. Not on the Devo one.
The best.
You said your favorite song from Devo was
and
"Girl You Want."
I said that "Girl You Want" was my favorite song.
That was from the original video, but
No.
that was like a chunk of "Girl You Want."
And then
I
you
posted
the other one. Oh, I
the
didn't
whole
watch
song.
that one.
It's the whole song.
Oh, yeah, I did see his one post, and he posted on he commented on one of my statuses yesterday.
Well, of course, you're Tiffany. Why wouldn't he? He doesn't comment
So
on any of my
sometimes
statuses.
he does interact on there,
All right.
but he's not like constantly on there like some people, like Lazo.
So what do you mean?
Like
Laszlo?
Steve Laszlo's on there. Like he'll do like 3 like status updates in a row.
Yeah, but his status updates are like these vague, like trying to figure out what I'm saying status updates.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
does.
I think I'm gonna commit suicide. Somebody comfort me.
No,
type
it's not
of
even
thing.
that.
He's like, I
No.
wish I had fans.
No, it's not even that. His updates are like, it's dry, and that's it. So you got to figure out what the hell. And if you can figure it out, then you're the coolest dude ever. And if you can't, dork. The next one is table is flat. What are you gonna do? And you're like, what the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
It's true.
It's so true because it's funny.
Sometimes I'll like click like.
Yeah.
I'm like.
Faces are red. The Irish are mad. That's it. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. All right, so you watch the debate. Who do you think's gonna win, dude? I mean, we talked to you before. You're on the Obama side of the fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still think Obama should win.
He will win.
But yeah, he didn't do very well in the debate.
No. Yes, Tiffany?
It was just like I think I guess they don't put like a list of facts and numbers in front of him, which they probably should. So when Mitt Romney's talking, he can just go, ooh, oh, that's a lie. Here's the actual number. Okay, but you go on now that you've lied to everybody. Now you continue. Your thing. All right.
Am I the only one who
then,
thinks?
then he says something else like, and that's another lie. This is the actual statistic here. Okay. But now that you're done lying to people, go ahead. Whatever else you had to say. That's what he should do. Like, the whole thing.
Jordan?
Does anyone else think that Obama was just pool sharking him in the first one?
That's what I'm thinking. I said that.
Yeah.
I think his camp told him, listen, don't get into like a fight with this guy because you're going to come off sounding all pretentious. Even though I've heard comments that, he sounded all Obama seemed very pretentious. People are saying that he was too annoyed to be there. Well, sorry, people, but he is running a country, and he's got to stop to argue with Mitt Romney, this guy that wants his job. Can you imagine if you went to a job to interview for a job, or if you were at your job, and the guy that came to interview for the job, you had to debate there at your workplace while you were trying to do your job? How sucky would that be?
Yeah, some dude with a dancing horse just rides in dancily.
Dancily.
I will take your job from you, good sir.
I know. But first, we will debate and argue facts that don't exist.
Wouldn't it be cool if like he was like Leprechaun, and then Mitt Romney had to stop and say,
I know.
"Oh."
And just to clarify, and just to clarify, you don't have to go, That's just the response that Jordan
I
makes
know.
when you pull Leprechaun on him and he's been lying. He just kind of,
Especially when we pull a leprechaun a little too soon.
Sorry.
Yeah, Marty, please explain the leprechaun etiquette to Tiffany Barbee. She's new into the leprechaun thing. She was never in the weak sauce days, so she doesn't know.
Sometimes we get so excited by the jostling of a good lie that we leprechaun a little early. we splash the leprechaun out, and we have to say sorry. I don't usually leprechaun like that.
Yeah,
usually doesn't happen.
All right.
Oh, go on.
Marty?
I leprechaun early all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just actually had to get a job.
What?
Really?
Oh, so this is big news
But
now.
I nailed my interview though. Nailed it.
All right, this ought to be interesting. Where are you working now?
Walmart.
Well,
Pizza Hut.
It hasn't really. I've gone through orientation, but Pizza Hut. I'm going to be a driver.
Yeah, Marty is back in the fold.
Marty Hoffman back in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen, bringing you your pepperoni pan pie in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. You hold him to that. That's the Hoffman guarantee.
That's right. He's a Wing House graduate, or Wing. What was it? Wing College? What the hell was it?
Wing. Yeah.
What was it, Marty?
Wing Street.
Wing Street University.
He's got a bachelor's in sauciness from Wing Street University.
So, what does an interview at Pizza Hut entail?
Do you have any felonies?
What does I deliver pizzas to people's houses.
No,
but I mean, what did the interview?
There's a thing you can call. There are pizza places. There are many different brand names.
Not the job. Oh, wait.
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 One of those people that brings the pizza to your house. Tiffany doesn't know a lot.
No. Well, okay, you didn't hear what she said.
I know I used a big word like intel, and it might have thrown you off. But I meant, what does the interview
entail?
The interview entail.
Yeah. How did the interview?
How did the interview go? I know about pizza.
The interview entailed pretty much one question.
Really?
It's like, so. Imagine you're hiring somebody for a job. You're looking for someone for the job, and they say that they've worked at that in that job, that exact position, from '94 until 2009.
Was that your last?
Then you're like, what do I ask this guy? That it's like, what do you like about working at Pizza Hut?
Okay, so they knew that.
That's what I had. That was the question. That was the question that I had to answer.
Dude, you worked at the other Pizza Hut delivering pizzas that for what was it? Over 10 years? Almost 10 years?
Way over 10 years.
15 years.
Yeah, more like So
holy crap,
15
dude!
Years.
I like Pizza Hut.
I don't.
Really, I like Papa John's the best.
So now, what's going to happen with the kid when you're delivering? You got you have the professor wife that works at a college which will remain unnamed. In College Station, and so what's going to happen with the kid? Are you now? Is somebody else going to be watching it? Because you've been watching other people's kids up to this point. I'm guessing you had a moment where you snapped and you're like, "That's it. I want to deliver pizza again."
You just snapped.
No, I never really wanted to deliver pizza again. But
I had to deliver pizza again.
Buy another car.
You what?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You were.
I'm kind of getting to the stage where I want to buy another car, so it would help to have a little extra money.
Okay.
So.
Are you going to bring the kid with you in a car seat?
No, that would be against policy. I will just work at night when my wife is at home.
At home. Okay.
You're not really working at Pizza Hut to help pay for the car. You want to get the pizza smell in your new car. I don't think you can be in a car that doesn't stink of pepperoni and grease, right?
Maybe. You know what? I have a hard life. Okay, you guys don't understand what I go through. You were talking about it earlier. You touched on it.
What's that?
Spousal abuse of the husband. Therese beats me all the time.
Stop.
And I can't blame her. I can't blame her because she becomes possessed by the spirit of the snake queen. An ancient Mayan snake queen
of the Centipede Kingdom.
And then she climbs a pole. She climbs a pole and head launches herself down
onto your bladder.
Just bust my bladder
like an ancient Guatemalan meat spear.
A meat spear, yeah.
So that happens.
Well, what happens? All right. Well, now you're doing the driver thing now at night. So what happens to your comedy career? I mean, are you going to continue doing comedy?
Yeah.
You just quitting? You giving up? What's happening?
I'm
Just because
pretty
you
much
dropped
only
it.
doing it on Wednesday nights mostly, and I will have Wednesday nights off.
Okay, so
I
you
will still be able to do comedy.
All right.
And
So
call in.
Actually, I've been doing 2 sets at comedy now because
I've been doing 2 sets
when
at comedy
I walk
now.
by with my guitar. This guy that plays guitar at this bar right next to our bar, or a couple places down, always calls me in and has me do one of my songs for his crowd before I go and do.
Really?
Wow.
Songs for mine. So I end up getting to do the songs 2 times a night if I bring my guitar.
Oh, that's nice though. So you're like a regular Bob Dylan out there at College Station.
Yeah. It's very artsy. Yeah. It's just like
Marty Hoffman, master of the 5-minute guest set.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm excited. I'm glad that you got the job. It doesn't help me as far as pizza goes down here, so that's kind of depressing. Because if you were here and you were getting the pizza, we could deliver while we were on the air. I know how awesome would that be to have
That would be so cool.
have a Wing Street graduate give us our pizza every week. Sweet.
Oh, I know. He knows just how to deliver it too. She's got all the steps down right. Like you don't drop it ever. Am I right, Marty? No dropping, right?
Keep it level. I see people trying to angle the pizza sometimes to get it into us. You don't ever angle a pizza.
I thought
you don't
I
never
thought
angle no pizza, man.
Slides all the time.
I love how he says that. You don't angle no pizza like that, man. What's wrong? You got to be crazy angling the pizza.
I thought you wanted to angle it properly for like wind resistance so you could get better grip as you walk towards the front door.
No.
It doesn't work?
Your pizza should always be secured against your body so that it never goes anywhere. A strong wind will not blow that out of your
Here's the thing.
hands.
That sounds almost
I've
verbatim.
delivered pizza during hurricanes, all right? I've seen trees fall while I'm delivering pizza. I never drop a pizza.
That sounds like straight out of a manual, dude. Yeah. You must keep the pizza against your body at all times, maintaining a firm grip with forearm and wrist while fingers are curled around the top of the... Oh, for God's sakes. Now, is there a time? Are you guys still doing the time limit thing, or can you just show up whenever the hell you want?
Yeah, you can pretty much show up whenever the hell you want. Ever since back in the late 80s, early 90s, somebody at Domino's ran over somebody, killing them because of the 30-minute or less thing. They
really?
had to stop doing that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There was a huge lawsuit and everything. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude, I had 30 minutes or less. They wanted their pizza. She had to
great.
die.
Somebody was killed. You're right.
No, I don't mean. I just mean that, you know what? Let's bring us all down.
So mean.
I'm just trying to be fun.
So mean.
Oh, listen, it's over. They had the lawsuit. She's gone. Let it go.
Good going, Chris. You just lost us another friend.
All right, so Marty, check out the web.
I saw a person hit by a Domino's car. Actually.
When?
Late 80s, I want to say. I was working at the Chevron. It was when I had the night shift there, and it was over on Highway 19, right at Sunset Point, and Highway 19.
Yeah, we're an international show now, Marty.
And somebody was walking across the street, and they were drunk, and a person in a Domino's car just plowed them, and they go flying in the air and everything.
Yeah, but the person was drunk. He probably didn't break a bone. He bounced off. No, people when they're drunk, they're like jelly. They don't feel anything. Nothing.
No, he survived, and
see?
He recovered pretty well.
I thought you were going to say, and he started a small pig racing farm. They moved up into the mountains and raced farm. Yeah. All right, so anyway, well, listen, we wish you the best luck. I was going to say, we have a website now, doublespecialshow.com.
Yeah, check it out. You can watch the show from it.
Yeah, you can actually watch the show from it.
Awesome.
And we're going to put up a course.
I didn't tell you the biggest news, though.
Oh, more big news? Your wife's pregnant again, right?
What?
No, not that big. Not
Crap.
that big.
That would be big.
Personal workout goal was achieved today.
Oh, well, how is that big news?
How does that...
Jordan, do you want to handle this?
For me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Marty Hoffman.
I can now bench press more than I weigh.
Oh, how much do you weigh?
165.
So listen, I'm laughing, but I probably couldn't get 80 pounds
I can
up.
bench press 165.
Oh, Master Tiffany just called you out on your bench pressing skills.
That's right, dude. She just armbarred you right up in the butt.
170.
Oh, we're getting to that.
I can bench... No, kidding. I have no idea.
Leprechaun?
I have no idea. I can pick up children.
You can. Well, yeah. Wow. All right. You might want to qualify that in like how picking up. Say physically pick them up.
I don't know.
Okay, because Tiffany's like, I can go to the mall and get a few kids in the van.
Press.
All right.
I don't know.
I can see a man naked anytime I want.
I know, right? Could you imagine that?
When you're a girl, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can imagine it. I get to do it every day. I see myself all the time naked.
I know.
Man, naked anytime I want.
Yeah, Marty's like, I got that one down, no problem. No, but I mean, if Tiffany, as hot as she is, if she came up to you and said, listen, I'm Tiffany Barbee, look how good I look, I want you to get naked right now, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan.
Asking me?
Man, no.
You wouldn't, right?
Naked for her.
Right, so you can't get any man naked. You might.
I didn't say any man.
You're
but
gonna
I
have to
can
lower
go
the bar.
Somewhere.
You're gonna have to. What do you mean you could go?
If I wanted to see a naked man,
Where?
I could just go anywhere.
Yeah,
Probably.
if
I'm sure
she-
there'll be one guy or whatever
Yeah.
that will do it.
Like,
She says that
chances
like there's
are-
guys just what?
There are dudes just waiting to whip it out. Just dudes
Oh
who whip
my
it out
God.
without even being asked.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm just saying.
I just find that crazy that you. Well, maybe we'll
I'm
text
just-
it one
I'm
day.
not even
Is there a way that
saying
you can
me,
make
I'm
it?
just
Is there a
saying
way that you
women.
can make it that only Tiffany can hear what I'm saying?
No.
Yes, only I can hear you right now, Marty.
Yes,
Go
only-
ahead.
Oh, okay. All right.
What is he saying?
Tiffany, I
What?
totally lying. If you wanted to see me naked, it would totally happen. It wouldn't be hard at all.
Oh, that's
totally Oh my god! All right, so yeah, that's no, definitely not. Happily married, never ever happened.
Oh my! God.
I bet we could get one of the dudes from next door to come in here naked right now.
I bet I could go into that show and be like, "Who wants to
You
come
get Chicken
in
Wing
here
to come in here and get naked?
Oh,
Chicken
yeah.
Wing come in here?
Yeah,
Nolan
one
would
guy
come
that
in
was
here and get naked.
Chicken
I
Wing,
don't wanna see
Chicken Wing would come in and be naked in a heartbeat for you.
Dude, that's the first time I've ever been able to say to a black man, call him Chicken Wing without getting my ass kicked. It was pretty nice.
You don't know yet, dude. You haven't walked out of here yet.
It still happened. No, he seemed like a happy fellow. He was a very nice, happy fellow.
Oh, I don't know. He was all over my Rogaine head.
No, but I wasn't saying me though. I was just saying women in general.
No, you're right.
Crystal or anyone.
There is some.
You
you're
can
right.
go into a room and there will be one guy that would say, "Okay, I'll show you." Like
Well,
I'm just
depends on
saying
the room.
if you want to.
It depends on the room. But yeah, no, you're right. You do have a little bit more power.
Depending, there will be that one guy that will show you when you don't want it.
Yeah, right.
Honestly,
yeah.
You walk in a room, there's one guy that's probably showing you, like, oh, I didn't want to see that. You
Yeah,
know?
what he means is, oh, thank you for the pizza. Wow, you didn't have to do that.
What about like Joan Rivers? Do you think Joan Rivers could still get that?
Yeah.
Really?
There's someone that likes everybody.
What about the Honey Boo Boo mom? You think she could do that? Maybe she had to like bribe him with barbecue sauce.
Oh.
Would you drop Honey
You'd have
Boo
to go
Boo?
to a biker bar, but yeah, at a biker bar, totally.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of guys would kind of chicken out. I think they'd be intimidated by a girl that says, "Get naked." I don't know if it'd be that
you
easy.
wouldn't say it in that way. You don't just
We're gonna
go
have to.
in and
I think we should put
say-
this to the test. This is an interesting socio experiment that we could do. Find out if you really have the power that you think that you have. I don't know that guys are so willing to get naked for just any chick, unless you're like really hammered. I mean, if there's alcohol flowing, then probably yes. But a sober guy, just out of the blue, a strange girl.
If he thinks she's
It's not
gonna
whether you
touch
wanna
his
see them or
thingy
not.
bing.
It's not even
Me
whether.
and my girlfriends, we used to do a thing where we go to a club, be like, "Where's the hottest guy?" I'll have his phone number by the end of the night.
Yeah, but okay, getting a guy's phone number and having him get naked are two completely different
Well, the
things.
phone number leads to. I mean, they don't give you their phone number unless eventually they want to get naked.
I'm not talking about eventually. I'm talking. You said you can go
But
outside
no, I
here
can
and
do
get
that
a guy
too.
naked.
If I was that kind of person, I would do that. I could.
Well, maybe it's time, Tiffany, that we see if you're that kind of a person. I just want to see if it's possible.
It
Look, and as soon as he
is.
started getting naked, I would be like, okay, all right, put him back. We're just kidding. I just wanted to see, but I don't think it's as easy as you think it
Are we gonna
is.
go to Freaky Tiki? and
No,
do
not
this?
tonight. But it's in my brain and it's not going to go away. All right, Marty.
Oh no.
I know. No, we got other stuff
But
to do.
wait,
'cause I
we
wanna-
have to ask Marty one question.
All right.
Would you drop Honey Boo Boo's mom or Snooki?
Ugh. Remember, you're killing it for the
Drop
entire
Honey Boo
world.
Boo's mom or Snooki?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they were hanging off the side of a cliff,
he
which one would
understands
you
it.
drop?
Yeah, he gets it.
Both.
No, you
Can I
have,
let go of both?
you have to
one or
just
the
pick
other.
one.
Oh, Honey Boo Boo's mom, because that way Honey Boo Boo will have a slightly better chance of a normal life in a foster home.
Well, plus Snooki has lost weight. She's not looking all that bad, really, at this point. She's done with the reality thing. She's got a family.
I
She's
know
like,
nothing about either.
Wow.
Yeah, she'd probably be lighter to hold up, too, honestly.
Snooki? Yeah, oh, definitely. Are you kidding me? You need a crane to hold up Honey Boo Boo's mom. All right, dude. Well, now you're off to do comedy tonight, or what's going on?
Yes, I'll have to do some comedy tonight.
All right, cool, man. All right, well, listen, brother, always a pleasure. Check out the website. Send us a photo that we can put up for your bio thing. Send it either to my email or one of us on Facebook, and we'll go ahead and get that up on the website. All right, brother? Hey, and listen, we got the store up. Why don't you buy a shirt? Wear it out there in Texas.
Ooh, I want shirts.
Why you got shirts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
we have a store. We have a gear.
Yeah, if you go to the doublespecialshow.com at the bottom, like right-hand corner is our online store. You click on that, and yeah, there's such cool stuff. Like I am
flasks and bags.
I
and-
can't wait for my shirts to come.
Oh, you already ordered shirts?
No, I'm going to.
Well, if you can't
I'm
wait,
waiting
you
for
might
a
want to
good
start
code.
the process.
I'm waiting for the code.
What code?
Crystal gets codes where I get discounts.
Deals. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, we'll get you a code, but go check out the store, Marty, and tell us what you want. We'll get you some gear so you can wear that out there. All right.
Sounds great.
All right, we're up to 2,700 Twitter followers. We got guys listening from England, Sweden, Guatemala, all over the place.
Snake Land.
Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
you guys were getting a lot of calls. It was kind of making me feel not needed
No,
anymore.
listen.
It's just got so many.
We're getting close. We're getting close someday.
Oh, we do have a Texas guy.
Yeah, we got fallback Texas guys that we can go to. We don't need your lame ass.
Aww.
All right.
Yeah, you could talk to Paul Douglas too. He's
Oh.
in Texas.
Hey, no,
Lee
Don't
Wolf is
threaten
in
us.
Texas, isn't he?
what's that?
What?
said Lou Angel is in Texas, isn't he?
He is in Texas, actually. Yeah.
And Paul Douglas is in Texas.
Paul Douglas. Yeah. A lot of guys we know are in Texas. What is with Texas?
Andrew Burnett is in Texas.
Is it? Well, he doesn't like me, so.
Do you think Lou Angel Wolf's
Yeah,
going to
that
move
would
back?
make a very interesting phone call, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't want to talk to him after the way he treated me online. What, are you kidding me?
Catherine Maloney.
That'd be awesome.
All right, listen, you bumping him.
Great.
You bumping him more than I do. If he feels like he wants to call the show and talk to me and tell me why he's such a douchebag to me, then we can do it. That's no problem. Yeah, I'll throw it out there. I don't give a crap. All right, brother. Well, listen, have a good set tonight, and check out the website. Let us know what you think, and if you have any suggestions, tell us as well. And then we'll put links to your comedy and everything up there. Okay.
All right, and what was the website one more time?
DoubleSpecialShow.com. 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 Say it back to me, Marty.
DoubleShow.com.
I will kill you.
Really? Why does it do? DoubleSpecialShow.com. Do it up.
DoubleSpecialShow.com.
There you go.
Thank you very much. All right.
All right, there we go. Roll them out here.
Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, checking in from College Station, Texas. Sorry, we hung up on 3 people just to get to him. That's terrible.
Did we really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no. No, those are all good phone calls. I don't want the phone calls to go on forever.
No, it was good.
And I think the Kung Fu guy was a little nervous. He was a little nervous, I think. I felt a little nervous vibe from him.
Well, no, it's just hard to because sometimes there's a little bit of a pause on the phone too.
Well,
like when
especially
you
if you're
talk to the
listening to the
radio.
thing. Well, if you're listening to.
But he's really cool guy.
Well,
I'm glad I found him.
All right, well, no, talk to him on Facebook. Tell him to call back.
Yeah,
Tiffany.
he should because it's cool to have a martial arts person
Very
calling.
nice.
And
Speaking of martial arts, we got about 25 minutes left, and I wanted to do this because it's fun. Now, Tiffany, you are, as we said earlier, proficient in many forms of martial arts.
Yeah.
One of them is Hapkido. These are wrist locks and arm bars. These are ways to defend yourself against people when they put their hands on you.
Yes.
Right? Now, I've got a little experience with the Hapkido stuff. But you almost broke my wrist when we did the board break. I'll just say that. So I'm not even going to get involved. But
I think you guys are too sensitive to have
what do you mean sensitive?
Like he's freaking out about it, and
right, well,
you're like, ow, my wrist. I barely even touched you.
No, you can't.
And you're like, ow, my
I'm
wrist.
standing up now. All right, so let's do this. We're going to eat up a little bit of time and do that. I think it's fun. So Jordan's going to come around here. Tiffany, come around here. And if you want to keep your headset on, that's fine because you're just doing the arm bars, all right? I'll stand up behind here. And JB Lee, get it for JB Lee right there. He's going to come in and be he's the student, I guess. Now, I want you to... All right. Now, I want you to go through this step by step and tell us what type of move that... Hold on. What type of move that you're doing and what it might be useful in, like if somebody grabbed you or whatever, okay?
Well, we'll start off on a basicer one. Like, let's say...
I'm going to come and attack him, why?
All right, first of all...
Let's say he grabs my wrist across, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you do that. But this is what I tell the kids.
Yep.
You say hi to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You say bye to them. You put your hand there. You put your hand on, the
All right, hold on.
bicep.
Scooch over just a little bit because you're not centered there. Back. There you go. Okay, so hi to yourself.
Yeah, so hi to yourself.
Yep.
Not you.
Not
Stop it.
you.
Grab my wrist.
No.
So he grabs my wrist. I say hi to myself. I say bye to him.
Yep.
I grab. I put the other hand on his bicep.
That looks painful already.
And then I step in front of him.
You step in front of him.
Which you guys can't see.
And then drive him right to the ground. Oh, man, that's awesome.
Like that.
Now, see, was she gentle, Jordan?
Yeah, she was.
I was. Well, I do this to kids all day.
I know. Well, then why did you almost break my wrist
so
when you showed
I
me?
grab you across. You say hi, bye, and then and then you put your hand on my bicep.
On the outside.
On this part, like that.
Like that.
And then you trick me.
And there you go. And you go down. Very good.
That's a really good one.
Feel comfortable? All right, now try it without her instruction. Just try the same move that she just showed you. So she grabs your wrist.
I feel bad for the people.
No, be angry though. Grab his. Hey, buddy. Do it. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, jeez.
You just unplug something too.
Damn, dude, you unplugged the computer. It's all right. He went into full on "I will kick your ass" mode.
Don't mess up stuff. All right.
I know.
So and then I'll show you one more.
Show us 2 or 3. Come on.
Okay.
We got time. All right, so that was the first. Is there a name for that first move that you showed?
It's like a cross grab.
A cross
Because
grab?
he's grabbing across.
Across your arm and using your arm.
All right. And then, you can do that also. Like, if someone grabs both your wrists from behind.
Both your wrists from behind.
You break out.
Oh, crap,
so
dude.
You break out. Wait.
She got all sneaky on you.
Come up, and then you take them down. So you do the same exact thing.
All right.
It's hard with the headphones on.
All right, well, take them off because you can hear me.
Okay.
How did you do the snake out of my arm thing?
I don't know. Okay,
I
so
didn't want to break my bracelets either.
Yeah, so she turns around. Okay, scooch forward this way a little bit, Tiffany.
Come. So he's got both my wrists.
There you go.
Right.
Now watch the microphone.
Then, look, I open up my hand and I twist out.
Oh. Damn.
And then I come up and I do the bye and I step in front and I go like that.
She likes. I've noticed in these moves, she likes to say bye-bye before she breaks her neck.
This is just, It's just a good way for the kids and adults to learn it.
And this is called comedy commentary. That's what.
Oh.
She's like, no, that's not why I do it.
Now,
Silly.
Let's do one for like actual little tiny kids. What if somebody gets you by the nose? Like, got your nose.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
What move do you have? Oh crap! She drives your nose into your brain, dude. What shouldn't it be down for again? I mean, you can get a good angle with it down. Damn, she didn't think twice about that, bro. She was just like, oh, that was fun. Paya! All right, so Jordan,
and then I'll
don't
show
be
you.
a kid with her.
No.
Here's
be adult
another
with her.
easy one. Let's say he chokes me from behind.
Yeah. Okay,
so
chokes
go
you from
ahead
mine.
and choke me from
Now,
behind.
wait, now, hold on.
Like
Let's.
this.
Okay, so be descriptive.
It could also be a shoulder. Okay.
So he's got his
So
hands
that's
around
it.
her throat.
Now I lift up my right arm. He's actually.
so
I
many
can't
dudes
talk if you're
online,
actually
like,
choking
Yeah, don't
me.
squeeze her, dude. Jesus.
So I pick up my right arm.
To hail a cab.
If I pick my right arm, I have to turn towards my right. If I pick my left arm, I have to turn towards my left. You have to make it completely straight.
Yes.
And you wrap.
Oh, I know that one. I've seen that
both
one
his
before.
Arms and you palm strike him. He let
Oh,
go.
for Christ's
But
sake.
let's say if it was a real person,
Yeah,
actually,
right.
leave your arms on there.
Leave your arms on her
All
neck.
So look, I wrap up both his arms.
Yeah.
And then I palm strike him in the face.
And
then
palm
you can,
strike.
like, knee him,
Oh, damn.
you can trip him. You can do all sorts of
She's
stuff.
like, and you could break ribs, and you could take his spleen and dangle it
that-
in front of
that-
his face.
That's a really easy one, and it really goes into the muscle memory.
So
of
just
it.
arm up and then
So-
turn to one side and wrap
well,
it
that
over
one's
there.
totally, that one I would go like that, and then I flip you over.
I actually heard you pop him, dude. Oh, I'm so glad
But
I'm
it
not doing
doesn't
this.
hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt. That's why he can't
It's
breathe.
a love tap.
No, it's a love tap. It's nothing. That rib will, it's a floating rib. It won't break. It's fine. It's a floating rib.
So do you want to continue?
Of
this
course.
next
This
time?
is
Or right
having-
now.
Yeah, no, come on. We're having fun now. Come on.
All right.
Was there a name for that last one? The raise your arm up one? Is there a name for that?
It's just the behind choke.
It's the fake surrender.
And also, it works if someone grabs your shoulder. So lift up an arm, Jordan.
Lift up your arm.
And then you turn and you wrap up
Both arms.
And
Yep.
then you palm strike me in the face.
Palm strike. Oh, damn. Don't hit her. Don't. You don't have to follow through with it.
Good. I know. I popped some kid on the side of the head today, and it made such a good noise. It actually sounded like I hit him hard. And
All
it was
right.
like-
I think Beethoven had a problem with that. I don't know if that's really what you want to be doing. Popping kids and rupturing their
All
eardrums.
right,
Jesus.
Here's another easy one. If someone trips you, chokes you,
Right.
right? You grab their shirt and you push in their neck.
Oh, I missed that. I was drinking. What was that again?
She likes to have me right in the Adam apple. Right here.
You see where this little indent is?
The little notch there.
So someone chokes, right?
Yep. You grab their
you
shirt.
grab their shirt and you get
Oh,
your
2
fingers
fingers.
like this, and you go right into their thing.
Nice. You sound like Donald Duck now, dude. You're like, nah, anything hurts. That's nice. I like that. Now, we went through a couple, and again, I said this before about the self-defense, and they made fun of me, but I was actually correct in the 3 steps or 4 steps that you take when somebody wants to get into a bar fight with you, right? The first step, and I saw this on a public access show. I told this to Jordan, my wife. They oh yeah, whatever. Like
And
you
then
know.
I was like, you're right.
No, I know. So the first thing is when you're in a bar fight and somebody approaches you, they want to fight you. You put your hands up. You put your hands up. That's the first rule, right, Tiffany? Put your hands up.
Yes, you want to say I don't want to fight,
Right, and
but
you-
you can still do all this. Good
Right,
stuff.
but you don't make a fist because that immediately wants to entice somebody into fighting. So open palms, hands up. You turn your body to the side, right? Make lesser of a target, correct? And if they take a step forward, then you can be showing him. Show us, yeah. Hands up. Turn your body to the side. And then you remember, you keep yourself within arm's length of the person.
Yeah.
If they take a step forward, then you take a step
then you take a step back.
Right.
Yeah, you always want to turn, like when I teach the kids how to fight for competitions,
Yeah.
I always say turn sideways because you don't want to be like this. You don't want to be full
Right.
on.
It's a
You
full
wanna be
target.
sideways.
Got a wide target.
Yeah.
Now,
And
Jordan
you
is less of a target than he used to be, but if you turn sideways, even lesser of a target.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then we did the grabbing of the shirt. Remember grabbing the shirt and the strike down, right? Or the strike up. You can do the 2-arm strike,
Mm-hmm.
right? Do you not teach that? She's looking at me like, no, we don't do that. That's lame.
Like,
It's a simple thing, though.
No, of course.
It's a strike down.
I mean,
Bam,
like,
it's a strike up.
But
Strike
the choke things work. The
Yeah,
choke
see?
things, you could still do that. You know, like,
Yeah, but what if
like
you
if
can't-
you do this, you could still kind of like if he grabbed my shirt, I could still like,
Yeah, but if
do
you
that.
okay, that was
Um,
wonderful. If you can still grab my shirt, Tiffany's wearing a low thing. He just went, I'm not touching. I can't.
Yeah, so look, right
Your hands
there.
went, no, I
It
can't.
does a really good like gag reflex.
Yeah, but people move around. I think the arm strike would be more
Yeah,
effective.
you can do that and then go elbow, elbow.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. You see that? Two
Like
elbows.
that's a little bit. So if someone grabs your shirt. I don't really have a shirt.
Holy crap.
But let's say you do that.
Somebody grabs your
Yeah, you do that and you go elbow, elbow. Like that. And I teach the kids that too, or the adults. Like if someone chokes them or does that or that, you put your arms up, you grab your wrist, you go boom, boom, boom. Like that.
Oh, that's nice. The down, and then you got like a flutter effect going on.
Yeah.
All right, I want to see her spar someday. I don't. This whole thing has got not Jordan because he will not. It's not a spar. It's just like you beat him up. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't.
This is like
really,
Mortal Kombat.
You want to do a what?
No,
a throw punch?
No, throw a punch.
Ooh, do like a downward strike thing on my head.
What was that? It's like Okay, somebody. Wow, they're slap fighting now. All right, you guys want me to get DVD and pop some popcorn? You guys can grab your pillows. All right. So there we go. There is some self-defense, and if you saw that on Ustream, you can try those at home. We don't listen. Don't do this to people that aren't expecting it. Don't just. I mean, unless they're trying to hurt you, obviously.
People
but
are going nuts,
if you want to see self-defense moves, like maybe next week you can request. I can show you like if someone grabs your hair. I can show anything. I have a really cool handshake move. That's awesome.
All right, we'll do a couple more next week. If you have any suggestions for self-defense moves, you can certainly tweet us at that. What was the most popular tweet we had this week, Jordan? You had some pretty good ones this week.
The most popular one, I believe, was hold on, let me get back there. Which one was it?
But let's just.
It was the David Blaine one.
Yeah, David Blaine.
That was a great one.
Yeah, if you didn't know, David Blaine, the street magician, did his thing. Where did he do that?
I don't know.
Was it Las Vegas?
It's Vegas, New York, somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, he stood in the middle of a big Tesla coil, right, basically, and let shocks of lightning hit him. For, was it 72 hours?
72 hours.
So your tweet was?
And congratulations to David Blaine for surviving 72 hours trapped in a Spencer's gift store.
That's awesome.
Thank you. 8 retweets, ladies and gentlemen. 8 whole retweets.
All right, so we're almost down to the end of the show. We got 15 more minutes. We do have Halloween coming up. We're not going to have a show on Halloween. We're off that night. I'm a little bummed out, but at the same time, I got a 4-year-old kid, and I think.
Are we going to your house to trick or treat?
If you'd like to come with us, you're more than welcome. Are you guys going to dress up? Because my son will be dressed up.
Oh, I have so many costumes.
Well, now you have a photo on Facebook of your Ghostbuster costume, which cats meow. Love the costume.
Yes, I love that costume. It's so
cute,
hard to
top.
top.
It is. And people now, does it have like a pack with the thing and everything, or it's just the costume?
It's got a pack, but it's not as awesome. Like it's not like a really cool pack. I wish it was cooler.
Well, but you do have one though.
I do.
Jordan, do you have any ideas for costume? Are you going to come out, or are you even now? Because I know that you wouldn't do this if I asked you, but because Tiffany's asking, I think you might do that.
Jordan, let's go.
If I asked you, be like, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. But if Tiffany goes, let's go, you're like, okay.
Tiffany's
like, let's go see Journey. Okay.
Do you want to go see Journey?
No, I'm not going to see Journey.
Aww.
But yeah, well, to be fair though, like traveling around the neighborhood with Tiffany is one thing. I look cool.
I'll wear my Ghostbuster costume.
Yeah. See, with you, it's like kind of lame.
Whatever.
I got to decide what I'm going to be this year. It's a tie between, I'm kind of thinking Jessica Rabbit. I'm kind of thinking Ariel from Little Mermaid, because that's just like a couple, like, it's like a bikini top and
like shells over your breast.
It is.
Oh, you were really pushing the envelope, Tiffany. What did I do with my one? I had a.
But it's a little. My mom thought it was a good idea. Isn't that funny? Like she's so up and down on what she considers like good and not.
The stuff that you told me about your mom before we got here, you told us a story about your mom being in line behind who was it?
Kirstie Alley. My mom saw Kirstie Alley at Linens and things at Clearwater Mall.
Yeah, here in Tampa. And just for you guys that are listening from other countries, Kirstie Alley, member of the Church of Scientology, world headquarters here in where we live in Tampa. So you're going to see John Travolta. You're going to see these things. So, but your mom's a huge Kirstie Alley fan.
I guess she called me up. She goes, Tiffany, I'm in the parking lot of Linens and things right now. I'm staring at Kirstie Alley.
And I also have some of her hair.
Yeah, but
I got some of her hair.
Right. She was like, I was behind her in line in Linens and things, and then I burst out crying.
Oh my God.
And she's like, and then the lady that worked there had to pull me away.
Yeah, the security lady. Imagine that.
I'm like, over Kirstie Alley?
I know. Really? Don't call us and talk to the phone, but burst into hysterics over Kirstie Alley. Like way past Cheers, like fame, right? She's like not even in the same.
She's like, and she looked great.
Oh my!
Can you imagine she met Ted Danson? She just explode.
Woody Harrelson. Oh my God, it's Woody!
I don't. Oh yeah, she's funny. She's
after the show or before the next show. We're gonna go ahead and tape the Tiffany talk, and actually, we're gonna put this on T-shirts as well. If you're fans of the show, you've been listening to the show, we know that you'll know that we talked to Tiffany a couple weeks ago about her being single and hanging around guys. And then I told her, all guys kind of want to be with you if you're an attractive girl. She said, no. And I said, well, yeah. And she said, well, actually, I've had to give some guys the talk. And so immediately Jordan and I were intrigued about what is this talk? The talk.
The talk.
The talk is basically you tell guys, listen, we're going to be friends, but it's probably not going to happen. Like,
it's not going to happen. I always make sure I say it's not going to happen.
So we're going to go ahead and record this. We'll do it live right now, but I want to do it with some music. And when guys call to talk to you, because you're getting some fans on Twitter, you're getting some fans on Facebook, but we don't want them to get crazy. We don't want them to have any hope, apparently, of anything ever happening, even though they live in different states and different countries. God forbid they should even think for a second that Tiffany, because Tiffany's in control. Tiffany says when you get naked, guys, not you saying anything else. Here's one version of the talk. We had a couple versions, and you can. I think I like this line.
I mean, this is always. Yeah. This is a very general one.
Yep.
A lot of times I have to kind of say it towards that person. Like I said, when I had that martial arts school with the Charlie guy, I had to make sure I was like, dude, it's never gonna happen if that's why you want to open up a school with me.
But guys don't think that girls have to actually arm themselves with something like that. But you do.
Yeah, I mean, because
really
the thing is, you want to be comfortable hanging around your guy friends, and you just want to take that away from them, just so they don't feel like, oh, it's gonna happen.
But there are some girls that don't have guy friends. Like their only intention of being with a guy is that something's gonna happen. And then there are girls like you that actually are kind of cool hanging out with guys.
Exactly, because the thing is, I do martial arts, so of course a lot of my colleagues are going to be men, and then comedy, most of them are men, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to be put in those situations. And plus I've always been a tomboy, so I'm very much about, like having guy friends.
All right. Well, now, do you have any music, or are you pulling up some Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Is it words in it, or is it, because we don't want words while she's saying words. If you can get instrumental music, that's always much better. I'm sorry that I had to throw that on you, Deb. It's kind of important.
This is
you get a karaoke version of that?
I'm not as good at reading stuff like Jordan, though. Jordan has this amazing
just
voice.
Listen, put yourself in a position where a guy is getting a little aggressive or forward with you, and you got to give him the talk, all right? Wait till we pull up the music. There, that's very nice. Hold on. Let's hear what you got. Can you pull the volume up on that?
That's up.
Yeah. Close your eyes and listen to the music. Wow. If a video on YouTube tells you to do that, this is weird.
There we go.
All right, the talk. Tiffany.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Barbee presents You Will Not Have Sex With Me Tonight, featuring Tiffany Barbee.
It's the talk. It's called the talk.
The talk.
The talk.
Right. You seem really awesome. And yes, we do have tons in common, but I'm never going to sleep with you. Welcome to the friend zone. I don't ever say welcome to the friend zone. I actually don't.
No, I laughed at the end. Try it one more time. But really, listen, Tiffany, so maybe I can come back tomorrow night. We can hang out and go have some dinner or something like that.
I mean, you seem really awesome, and we have tons in common, but I'm never going to sleep with you. I don't know.
I just gave her a look like
it looks so sad. It looked like the cat from Shrek movies. All of a sudden, your eyes got really wide.
What do you mean we won't be sleeping together?
We won't be having the sex.
I am Puss in Boots. How can you deny me? All right, try one more time. No, it's like I can picture myself being that guy and oh crap.
Try this.
You seem.
Hey baby, you want to come over to my place tonight? Try a little 69ing? Huh?
You seem really awesome.
Really? He seems really awesome.
And yeah, we have tons in common. But
you want a 69 in front of the NASCAR?
We're never going to sleep together. Ever.
Matter of fact, I won't even think about it. Oh my
Welcome to the friend zone.
The friend zone. See, we should have instead.
But we're gonna make really cool T-shirts.
No, we're gonna do the T-shirt with the talk on there, and we'll use the sad music. But when you say "Welcome to the friend zone," that's when you should like some dance. Boom, boom,
yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
We're gonna make T-shirts, and we're gonna have an actual friend zone that says "You are here," and it's gonna have the guy in the friend zone.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty awesome.
It'll be fun. Before we get out of here, let's go ahead and do a quick review. We're on Twitter. We now have our website, doublespecialshow.com. If you want to check us out, at some point on that show, can we get like a comment thing on there? Can we do comments? Is that
Yeah, I can. We can have a comment page.
that would be great.
Stuff.
Yeah, good show.
I had
We
to
love
play
you.
around. I mean, I just literally did that, and plus I have a lot of like work I'm doing with other things.
Not only is Tiffany a martial arts master, but she's our webmaster.
Yeah,
Tiffany,
I know.
the webmaster. You're two masters. Two masters.
I'm a
Two masters.
webmaster.
Two masters in one.
But yeah. So it's very basic right now, but it's going to develop.
That'll be fine.
I threw it together like in 2 days. So
I think it's going to be great.
I like it.
There was something else I wanted to. Oh, that's what I wanted to do real quick before we run out of time. If you live locally in the Tampa Bay area, next week you can see me do comedy at Manolo's, and that's going to be that's in Zephyr Hills. I'm going up there with Bull. He's going to be on the show next week, bringing another open micer comic. Now, Tiffany, he asked me if I knew any really good open micers. I have not seen your comedy in a while, but they're looking for open micers. I would love
an open mic.
Wow.
Are you a feature act?
I'm an MC.
Okay, well that's kind of
Tiffany.
No. Okay, so
you're
is that,
really awesome.
Well, no, wait.
I think comedically we really have a lot in common. But
I don't
you're
think of
you're never
myself
gonna
as an
headline.
open micer.
Okay, but MC is open micer. It's the same level.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think MC is above open micer?
Yeah, because you get paid.
Well, sometimes you get paid. I did MC
get
work
paid
for.
whenever I MC.
Well, yeah, you can make men get naked whenever you want to, but that doesn't mean that's going to be like
I
that
think
forever.
I feel like it's open mic and then guest spot and then MC. Then features are like way higher than MCs, and then headliners are way higher than.
All right, well, I'm offering you this opportunity. Bull said he wanted 2 good beginning comics. Let me put that out there, okay? You're just starting. This guy's just starting. Whether it's open mic or MC or whether you're doing coffee houses, doesn't really matter to me. But you're just starting, and you can do 5 or 8 minutes there before the show starts and do it. Do you want to come out to Zephyr Hills and get warmed up? Now you're doing a show at Snappers. You're MCing in November,
I'm gonna
right?
MC November 9th and 10th at Snappers.
I want to come out and tape your set so that we can put them up. Will you allow me to do that?
Can you videotape the Saturday night show?
Why? What's wrong with the Saturday night show?
I don't, because I'm gonna be knocking rust off.
You're knocking rust off?
Wow.
Because I haven't.
Why wouldn't I want to film that?
Yeah, exactly.
Tiffany knocks the rust off. Yeah. Why?
I am a little because I haven't not done the professional show for just
I'll
a little
say
while.
this.
Because Heat Miser distracted me.
Yeah, screw Heat Miser. Listen, I am going to support you 110% because I know how hard it is, and so. But I'll be headlining the Manolo show. But if you want to come out,
I'm gonna go.
Well, if you come, I want you to do a set. I mean, Bull's expecting you if you come to do it's 4 minutes, do 5 minutes, do 8 jokes, if that.
For free?
Oh my God! Did you hear that right now?
I'm teasing. I'm so teasing.
I don't know because I didn't set the show up. I know I'm getting
No,
paid.
I
but
don't want him to pay me. I'm joking. Oh my God.
All right. Well, listen. If you
we'll
don't,
figure it out.
Well, I was trying to figure it out so we can tell people locally. Wow.
If you guys want me to do it, I'll do it.
Listen, it's not about
Ladies
what I
and
want.
gentlemen, if you want Tiffany Barbee to appear live in Manolo's next Sunday, what is it? Sunday the what? What?
The 21st.
Who's the other
21st.
kid that's doing it?
His name is what's his name?
Dave Hines.
No, it's
Gwiggy.
Is it the brand new kid
Oh.
that he's bringing around?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Like
he's brand new.
Akito or some. He's got some like almost like a Japanese name or a Chinese. I don't know, an Asian name. I have no idea.
Bull's really good at spotting talent.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And when I suggest you, it's not like he went. I didn't get that from him.
Yeah. Oh, I like Bull's awesome.
Well,
I
whatever.
Like
if you want to hang out with us and have a good time, come out on a Sunday night. That's up to you. If you don't, then screw you. I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no matter what.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It depends if you guys bring me.
Well, if you're doing a set, then obviously we'd bring you. If you don't want to do a set, then. All right, mull it over. Let me know by next week because they're going to come on the show. We're going to talk about it. Maybe they can talk you into it. Maybe you'll feel comfortable enough with the other open micer who you're
She's
above.
being surprisingly non-committal.
No kidding, dude.
That's
I thought
the way
she'd jump
I
on the
roll.
I thought she'd jump on the chance. Listen,
I think she's just upset that we're not going to Journey with her.
no, and here's
No,
the thing.
I'm so excited about that
Well,
concert.
Here's the thing. When I first started, when people said, "Oh, do a set," I was the same. I was like, I don't know if I want to.
I mean-
It was very. It's a little nerve.
But it's like no, it's not like.
It's unnerving. Are you confident in your comedy?
Yeah, I'm very confident.
Well, then come on,
I
do
mean,
a
I've
set.
been doing it
Yeah,
for
do a
like
joke.
2.5 years.
But shouldn't you always try to do stand up whenever you get a chance? Get on a stage, do it, right?
I
Isn't that-
used to be like that when I first started.
Forget Heat Miser.
Like for
He's
the-
dead.
like-
He's gone.
But for like the first year and a half, I was like, yay, any opportunity.
Right.
But now I'm kind of like,
You want to get paid like last
no, not that. I'm just kind of like pickier about like what stages I'm on.
Oh my god. Oh my!
Like, I don't like to be
like I'm headlining. What does that mean about me as a headliner? Yeah, I wouldn't do that stage.
No, it's not that. It's just because I'm a
that.
girl, and sometimes, but I trust Bull and I trust you. But like, I mean, you'll get stuff like you'll get people who like ask you to do shows, and you're like, "Where's that?" And you're like, "Really, a strip club?"
No, come on. Look, I would never do that to you. Never at all. I wouldn't do that.
Nah.
Maybe like a porn convention, but never.
Like
a
I've
strip
been to
club.
Caliente, which is the nudist place, you
Yeah.
know, and stuff like that, and it's like
That's a fine stage. I've done
actually,
that stage.
the audience loves me.
You cried like you saw Kirstie Alley.
I
there.
did. I actually cried. I had an anxiety attack because that was a bit much for me, but I got over it.
All right, so we'll be back next week, but then Halloween will be off. There will be no show. Yeah, no, maybe we'll do like a best of segment and throw some stuff up that we had. Again, we're on iTunes. If you go on the podcast, you can look up Double Special Show and get tonight's show and then the birthday show. And I guess we're going to put some more up.
And if you listen to the podcast and you want to see the martial arts stuff we just did, you might want to go to the Ustream. Go to our website and then click on the Ustream or YouTube link.
Yeah, we'll have it up on YouTube later tonight.
Yeah, you know.
And then on the Podomatic.
Before we get out of here, we do have a phone call again. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to Double Special. Who are we talking with?
Hello. My name was just uttered in the same sentence with Dave Hines, and I would like to complain.
Shut up, Gwiggy.
Is it Gwiggy?
I think it is.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I do not have it. I am not the same as an STD that is also somewhat almost a comic.
See, I told you guys you should always listen to the show because we're probably talking about you.
Oh, yeah.
that was the thing.
This much.
No, yeah, and next week we'll be talking about Tampa Bay comedy. Now, Gwiggy, you've seen Tiffany's stand-up, right, of late? Have you seen it in a while, or?
Not recently, but yes, I have seen it in the realm of time.
And?
And it was standing.
Very good.
Well, no, but I mean, do you think she's going to come up? I don't know. Do you know Bull's friend that he's kind of shopping around his new comedy protege?
Which guys you got? Did you say was it Ali?
Ali. That's what Ali.
Ali. Yeah,
That's his
I
name.
like Ali.
So you know Ali.
I've met him once.
He's actually very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and so
he's
what about
good.
you? Think Tiffany would be good to open up the show? I think she should do like a 5-minute set, right?
I could do a 5.
Definitely, yeah. She has a good solid 5 minutes that I've seen her do on several occasions. That's excellent. She'll do a great job.
Is it as good as Catherine Maloney?
Oh no.
Huh?
Hey, do you know why Catherine
Catherine's a
Maloney doesn't
feature.
like Chris?
Yeah.
Really? Probably because a lot of people don't like Chris, maybe, but only like on a weird thing because they're probably sober when they meet him.
A lot of people don't like me. Is that true? Have you heard that?
You got a list?
No, man.
Who here at the station
Leprechaun?
doesn't like us?
No. Catherine Maloney Larson told Tiffany that she doesn't hate me. She effing hates me. I mean, she threw out the F word
and
on
she
top
told
of
me
it.
that I could tell him.
Yeah,
That's a lot of hate too. Dude.
I know.
You know, if you just hate somebody that's like garden variety, like you could fit that in your back pocket, no
Right.
big deal.
Right.
Like effing hate, she needs a U-Haul truck to carry that shit around with her.
And not only is it effing hate, but I effing hate him, and you can tell him that. That's like, here's my message. Please go deliver to him right this second. That's like hate squared.
We're gonna try to get her to call in.
Yeah.
That means she like bought property to hate you.
And she went out of her way to get a deed, and there was a lawyer involved, and like a notary that she had to get a stamp and everything. Unbelievable.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, listen, Gwiggy, thanks for listening to the show. And
No problem.
Gwiggy's a comic. What show are you on now? You're like on 18.
You're on every show.
Control Chaos. Okay, that
Pretty
is
much. Control Chaos, Tuesday nights 9 to 11.
right on.
Pretty much absolute insanity happens there.
All right. Well, listen, one night we get you to come in here and hang out with us for a little bit.
That'll be fun.
Definitely, absolutely.
All right, we'll do martial arts moves because
Ooh.
Tiffany is no joke, dude.
Yeah. Did you see
Nice.
it?
Dude.
All right, there you go. Gwiggy, thanks for calling in.
All right.
All
Talk
right.
to you later, guys.
Bye. We have to say Bob Burr.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bob
Bob Burr is a good fellow as well.
Good
We
night
like
to
Bob
Gwiggy.
Burr.
Thanks,
Good
Gwiggy.
night, Gwiggy.
Yay.
Thanks for calling in. Gwiggy, you can watch him here every Tuesday night on Comedy Slam Radio with Control Chaos.
Nice.
And they fight with that JC Viper guy. I hear it's hilarious.
Is it really?
Yeah, they all like fight each other.
Like physically fighting?
Knife fights.
No.
Gwiggy versus JC.
Whizzletits.
What's that?
I think Gwiggy calls him JC Whizzletits.
Whizzle tits. That's
JC Whizzletits. Aw.
All right,
You
listen.
you should have you should have Gwiggy call back and do his intro that he does. It's hilarious.
All right, we'll get him to do it next week. Because we're at the end. I got to get out of here, guys. We've come to the end of another show. Thanks to all our callers. Tiffany, who had called in? Marty. We got Andrew called in tonight.
Yeah, Jack.
Jack, your buddy Jack. I mean, you're going to get caught up, Matheson.
And Kaz, the comic, our Dallas comedy correspondent.
Chris.
That's right, Chris.
We got Generic Wahlberg tweeting us all night long. Thank you very much, Eric Marshall, for that.
Yeah,
right on.
Eric's awesome.
Guys, we'll be back next week for another show. We got some great things in store for you in the future. We're going to, I think, step up this program a little bit since now we got people that are actually interested. Not that we didn't before, but now we got some people that are really interested. So stick around. We're going to have some interesting guests. We are working on the Tom Hanks interview, and we'll get a little bit more into that next week.
Wait.
Yes.
Who would you drop, Peter Scolari or Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks. Come on, man.
God.
What kind of a question is that?
That's so silly.
We would drop the bosom from the buddy and keep the buddy. All right, Jordan, roll us out of here, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been another fine episode of the Double Special Show featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and JB Lee. Tune in next week when apparently they're going to wax a face into my back and or chest. I'm so glad I touched your side boob tonight.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Tiffany, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.